Remix. We back at it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let go, 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 let go. Come on, God made rivers, God made lakes. God made me, so you gotta pay my rate. Y'all got holy Bible pockets on me, thank God we straight. Even though I might pull up late, I ain't never too late. I'm saying my grace like God is great. Decorate this ice like birthday cake, just tap to the food, I'll make my plate. I don't mean to be rude, you fake your face. Pull up in the church in a rave. You know I'm going on like Marvin Gaye. I keep going K, just pardon me. You new to the game like Shawshank. I gotta let go like love, forgive me. You know we in the house. Here, we gotta go up like chimney. It's not just on me, it's in me. Devil, you can pull up in the hood if you want to. South Park, who killed Kenny? Father, Son, Holy Ghost. You don't want smoke with any. With any. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let go, let's go, let's go.
I need bass, attention on me, call me bae. Money base, it took my soul, you buy me bae. Greed and sway, lowly humble, which one lays? Then demon stepping, blew them thing back like Christmas pace. Let go, let grace, let go, live life. Can't help myself, you took them stripes, you took my strength. How I can't forget them folks, but try to leave my way. I mean it, Memphis Rocky, hear your father, turn your cheek, don't fight. I'm rapping my tail off, I'm shipping the mail off. I'm getting my prayers off, taking my hands off. I wake in the morning and get out the box like Kellogg's. So much from day to day, feel like a featherweight, gave it to God to take care of. Hey, few, I let go, let God, let me go catch my red eye.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's go, let's go. Yo, yo, welcome in. Let's do this.
I am KB, that there 1K, tell them twin identical. Pride on minimal life behind these thoughts, my album criminal. I can't do subliminals, what you think is not this critical. Watch out, it'll go. Christ gon' trump your candidate body in this political.
All right, we ready? Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's do it. Yay. Pitiful. Clubhouse. Let's pop. All right. Here we go. Who we got here today? Who we got? Who we got? Z Gamer. Let's go. Welcome in, gang. Hope you guys are well. Let's do this. Let's do it. Z Gamer in the house. Yes, yeah. What up, YOLO Trader? YOLO Traders here. What's good, YOLO? How you feeling? How you feeling? What up, Nico? Luffy in the house. 3 Ants, Arrow, Sassy, Stevie Mac. Okay. The lineup is crazy. The lineup's crazy. Yanosh is here. What up, Yanosh? Who else? Who else? Happy NFP Friday. Clubhouse got motion here. Let's get it. Sandman in the building. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What up, Jigs? What's good? What's good? J Kim FX in the building. What's goody? What's goody? What up, Grandy? All right. Let's see who we got in the clubhouse here. Pitbull in the building. Let's goody. Let's go. Let's go. Golden Dubs here. What up, Shubs? Good morning, Daniel King. Robert in the house. Jessica Lake. Jay Deasy. Wayne is here. Let's get it. Let's get it, Wayne. Nate G in the building. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Damien? Yo, who threw that smiley face? Who threw that? No funny faces. No funny faces. How y'all doing, man? Good to see you guys. Happy Friday. Mr. Phil is here. Let's get it. What up, Phil? What's good, Jose? J4 Trades. What's going down? Cheers, everyone. Cheers. Let's get it started. New day. Balkan Trades in the house. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's up? Tatiana's in the house. What up, cute? What up, cute? All right, DJ Scratchers. All righty. YouTube, how we feeling? What up, chat? How y'all doing? Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's do it New York session style. We are here. Yeah, 8:16. We got what? 14 minutes. All right, cool. What up, the Don? The Don is here. What up, Zach? All right. Golden Dubs is everywhere. What the heck? What the heck? Bear Berry, how are you? How are you? All right. Let me shut my door here and let's get this party started. Let's do it. What up, Walter? Walter? On me grind in the building. What's goody? What's goody? What up, King Plays? All right. Good to be back at the desk, man. Good to be back. Let's do our thing here. So, welcome in, welcome in. It is Friday. We're back. Another New York session. Last live stream of the week. Let me lower the music a little bit. And let's see if we can close it strong here, man. Let's see if we can close with a bang. We got the fireworks show coming up today, NFP Friday, so it should be a good one. And I think we're about ready. We got about 15 minutes before the news starts. Let me go ahead and pray for y'all and over this new month. And then let's go ahead and receive these blessings, eh? Let's do it. All right. Well, Father in heaven, Lord, we thank you for this awesome, awesome opportunity to gather together. I thank you for this incredible community, Lord. Thank you for the work that you're doing in this community. We give you all the glory. We thank you for what has taken place in July, whether it was blessings or lessons. It's all the same. We thank you for making us one with you, Lord, and that thank you for giving us the power of the subconscious mind so we can wheel anything that we want into life, Lord. We thank you for the visions that you give us in our heart, and we give you the glory for every single thing that you provide for us here to go out and accomplish those visions, make those dreams come true. I pray a special blessing over the month of August. Let it be fruitful, Lord. Let your people start to see the fruit of their labor, and I just pray that their land be blessed and that they would continue to work it right, continue to work it properly so they can reap the proper rewards and the proper fruit from it. So we thank you for the fruit in advance, and we could taste it now, Lord. We give you all the glory in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Let's get it. Quarter 3, quarter 4 coming. The year ain't over yet. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. We got time, baby. We got time. All right, let's get into this. What is today? Today's the 1st. Yeah, today is the 1st. It is Friday, and it's a new month, right? So August is in the book. So whatever we did in August, we did, right? Whatever we accomplished, we accomplished. But just like the rent, we got to put in the work, and That rent is going to be due again I'm sorry, July, right? But we're going to have to pay the same amount of rent here in August. So let's continue to focus on the future. Let's continue to focus on the 8-figure trader mentality and mindset so we can get the 8-figure trader results, right? And we know that that's not going to happen to here right now, but over time, if we dedicate, commit, and do the right things day by day, we'll continue to have successful months, exactly how we've been doing all year long. So cheers to another successful month here in August, and let's go on and get to it here. So today is Friday. It's another day, another opportunity for us to be patient and disciplined. We got big news here at 8:30 coming in, non-farm payroll. So we got NFP. We also got PMI coming out a little bit later. So we got a big day here ahead of us, and it's been a big week so far with a lot of news. We've had a lot of volume getting thrown around. We've done pretty well for the most part here this week. And let's see if we can close strong. Yeah, let's see if we can close out strong. I think we can do it. I know as long as we stick to our plan, we will be A-okay here. So let's go ahead and jump into the charts. Let's take a look at gold. We'll take a look at the Nasdaq as well. And we'll get I should say ES as well. And then we'll get into this this news day here. So this is gold. Real quick, give me a heads up. Music. Talk to me. How's the music? Talk to me, Clubhouse. Clubhouse. Let me see who's in the Clubhouse here today. Bands counted up. DJ Scratches. What up, Wayne? Ryan, what's good, brother? Let me know how the music is real quick before I start, and then we'll get rolling. Lower it a little bit. All right, cool. Let's lower it a little bit. All right, cool. Let's talk about gold here. So this is the this is the daily time frame, and we finally officially got what we've been looking for pretty much all week, which is a bullish candle, right? So we finally actually got a bullish closure here, right in that support level. So we have created support on the daily time frame, and now it looks like we are pretty much ready to get going here. So we've been in this nasty rejection area. If you look at the daily time frame, kind of like just drag a box right down from here all the way. You see that support right here? Drag it down from those wicks, and it's just a nasty range, right? So I think we're finally trying to create some support in here. Again, every time we came through here, we ended up pushing back up here, right? Back up here, and maybe we start to push back up. Maybe not all the way through the highs, right? But I could see price coming back into these ranges somewhere along this line here, whatever it is, 34.40 or so. So yeah, we'll see what happens. So far, we do have that support, which could begin to set things up, and maybe we could see a move up. So daily time frame has created a lower wick. So we've got a lower wick. We've got this wick to fill. It looks like price is starting to move up pretty nice right now. So let's go ahead and look at the 4 hour, see what we got going on here on the 4 hour chart. Looks like you got a bit of a 4 hour celery play taking place. We have this range sitting right here. You also have like support here, and that's basically our 4 hour zone, right? So that zone is pretty big, so it's definitely tradable. It's 256 pips. Above it is a very clean range, right? Very, very clean range. And I would love to trade that range here today. So I'm open to buys before that, though. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 1 hour here. Obviously, I'm going to wait for the news to come out, but you have resistance sitting here. 1 hour has been moving up for a little bit now, about 180 pips. We've been moving up. So I think if we can get maybe a little bit of a pullback, right, coming back into like 48 here, where you get a couple maybe 2 or 3 bearish candles, right, to kind of come in here and drive back down. We can potentially take some more buys right after we create support, right, to continue moving bullish here today. Or what we could do is we can wait, and if price wants to push through with NFP, which it likely will do, by the way, right, push up through here, then all we got to do is now wait for that same little pullback. Just make sure we wait for it above 62 and not 48, right? So we just wait for a couple, candles to kind of pull back a little bit, maybe grab some liquidity, come down, do something like this, right? And then we can kind of look to take more buys from there. So I'll be sitting waiting on the news here. Once the news comes out, I'll be able to kind of determine what I want to do with it, and you know, exactly where I want positions. Do I want to trade this zone right here? You know, do I want to participate in this, or would I rather wait for up here, right? So we'll see what happens when the news comes out, but that's pretty much what I got cooking for gold so far today. Sells are decent below. Like, we should not come down and break this 4-hour low if we're gonna push up here, right? So I think if you do get closures below definitely below 44, right, for sure, 45, whatever that is, but potential sells below that 1 hour, not the 1 hour, what was that, what time frame were we on, 15? Yeah, oh, I'm sorry, yeah, we were using this one. So yeah, potential like sells below you know, these resistances too, so we'll see how we do. Basically, we're looking at the 4-hour candle, right? So if the 4-hour candle breaks its own low here, then there's a shot that we can move down. Other than that, you know, we're probably going to fluctuate a little bit and then just continue moving up. So this looks primed up and ready to go for a beautiful move to fill that wick. So those of you guys who are daring to get in for news, go ahead and do that. That should be pretty clean, but I'll be waiting for after the news, and then we'll see price settle in and go from there. So that's it. That is it. That is it. We got news coming out in about 5 minutes, so we'll wait for NFP, and then we'll hit the ground running. Cool, cool. Yeah, music's good. Music's good. So that's pretty much it. Yeah, we'll see what happens from here. You got a little support going on right here. You got a range to fill, so we should get news to push through there, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Do it. Yeah, man. Yeah, the buys look good. Buys look good. We look good to move up, but you just never know with NFP, right? All of a sudden, price could be moving up. You could be sitting chilling in profits, and then straight down we go. So, yeah. Can't hear the music? Oh, that's fine. That's fine. You don't really need to hear the music while we're doing a breakdown. I think the breakdown will be more important than the music. Ben Bennett in the building. What's up, Ben? How are you, bro? Let me pop something up over here. Do this. How was pre-New York, guys? Anything go down? Anything? It's tough trading pre-New York in front of NFP. All right, let me just take a look at the chat here. All I see are amens. What's up, Peter? Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. Congrats to the winners on the giveaways yesterday. We did a bunch of 50K account giveaway yesterday, which was pretty fun. Pretty fun. Stewie B in the building. That's good. Has it been moving? Yeah, so we should get a lot of volume coming in now. Yeah. Yeah, so we should see NFP start to pop here. Whether we're going to move up or down, I'm not sure. What are they expecting? 106. They're expecting lower numbers here too, so we'll see what happens. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let's see. What do you have taking the buys at 7:45? 7:45. These ones here? Oh, that's 8 a.m. Not at 7:45, but maybe these at. So if this was like a regular NY open, I probably would have took these here, right? This 8 o'clock candle. But yeah. Yeah, I probably would have waited for that candle to close and then took the buy. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, perfect. What's up? Always rise. Rise up, brother. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, so we're going to watch this. We got 1 minute, and we're going to watch a fireworks show here. For those of you guys that are getting into trades, best of luck to you. What's the vibe? Who's buying? Who's selling? Anyone getting in? Most of y'all staying out. What are we doing? What are we doing? Been listening to your playlist in the car as of late. Hey, how are you guys liking my playlist? You guys, you starting to think a little, starting to get some belief. You know, maybe some of your beliefs are being challenged a little bit. It's a good thing, my friends. It's a good thing. You want to think. You want to think a little. Finishing up Outwitting the Devil. Massive brain buster. Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. Staying out until the dust settles. Yeah, me too. Me too. All right, here we go. Here we go. Can we finally get a good NFP? It's been a while. There it is. Range filled, just like that. 3 seconds. 3 seconds. Yeehaw. Finally, man. Finally. We've been waiting for an NFP like this for like months now. Yes, close your eyes. Yeah. What happened here? Where's Friday? Why they got me on Wednesday? Ooh, whoa, 73,000. Way lower. Way lower. Oh, snap. Oh, yeah, we should fly here today. So, yeah, we already know what to look for now. We know what we're looking for. We know the little pullback we need. There should be no FOMO or anything like that going on. We already drew out the plan. We already designed it. We already know what we're looking for. Wow. Super red. Red. That's super. That's very low, actually. NFP happens every month. Yeah, first Friday of every month. Yep. Today we just happen to be right on the first. What a move. Let's go. Yeah, let's look at that 1 hour candle. Seriously, we haven't had a good NFP like release in terms of like technicals like in such a long time. And she flies. You won the 50K giveaway? Yes, send me a DM. Send me a DM on Instagram. All I gotta do is profile check you and we good. We hit you with the profile check. We gotta make sure everything lines up. I got TK going into these things, making sure little IP addresses line up, all that, man. Y'all ain't gonna pull a fast one on us, trust me. Instagram's a yeah. Accidentally made 118 times 4. Yeah, you gotta love trading. You know, not many places out there can you accidentally make like what is that, like $700 in a matter of like 7 seconds. Yeah, imagine holding them celery buys from earlier. Crazy. Pull out the ID. Let me see some identification. Yo, Peter, congrats on winning too, bro. That was crazy. I can't believe you won. Had buy stop set up high. Oh, like you had it just hanging out there. Oh, yeah. Risked 1 XFA, 2 lots on a buy. Nice. What trade did I take? So I took two wild trades here for me today. So basically we took this celery position in London. Let me pop it up here. Let me get it up here. All right, yeah, right here. So we took this celery. So I actually had a pretty wild night. Let me pull it up here one sec. So celery play was taken around London. I think it was like around London Open, right? So I get into this position right here, break of the highs. Celery play, expecting price to move up. I was going to close partials, somewhere around that range up there. Price ends up moving down. Hits my stop, it just keeps going, right? I had a stop loss sitting like right around there, a little bit higher than where you see it. It just keeps going. I'm trying to exit out. I can't even exit out. All of a sudden, like, I can't do anything with it. So I'm like, what the heck? It's just going deeper and deeper into drawdown. I was risking like $400 on this trade and ended up losing almost $1,200. Because it wouldn't close. So I was like, all right, I knew it was a little platform issue too, because it wouldn't X out. So what I did was I just took a sell right when the lows broke. So all of a sudden I'm out of that one, and now I'm in this sell position, basically an impulse trade, just winging it, honestly punting here. Basically, if my account blows, emailing top one and being like, yo, what happened here? Like, well, so I'm like, all right, I got a freebie, right? Like a Hail Mary or something. So yeah, ended up taking that and ended up making almost 2,000 on that one. I went 10 lots. So I really didn't care, right? So I'm like, all right, there's some issue going on with the platform. I know I'm going to be able to, get this back. So I put 10 lots on this one, 4 lots on that one, like a normal regular trade, and just snagged it right back like a G. So that was it. So I didn't even have to email them. I just handled business on my own. But yeah, that was weird. And honestly, I probably should tell them about it, because that $1,100 or $1,200 loss should have literally only been $400. So yeah, I had to pull some epic moves in the London sesh last night. Yeah. Are you guys asking about the playlist? Is that the video you're looking for? Yeah, I can send it to you. No problem. Let's see. Wow, what a move. We're filling the entire range here. Holy. Wow. Yeah, literally, I got lucky. Like, I literally, basically, once I couldn't close out the trade, I knew I can just tell them, like, yo, like, what the hell happened there? So I was like, screw it, 10 lots, let's go. Yeah, once we broke the lows, I knew we weren't going to push up. I knew that was going to be, we were the liquidity, right, on the celery play. So you see now, anyone who was trading London, you would have seen how much volume was in that, like, once we started breaking those lows. So I was like, whatever. We'll throw it up. It's like a free play. It's like when a quarterback sees a flag, right, getting thrown. He's like, all right, screw it. Right, we're going for it. So that was my approach there. It was lucky. Basically, it was just luck. Luck and a smidge bit of skill, maybe. What up, futures lore? What's good? What's the update on the plan? Same plan. Same exact plan. Now we have a beautiful, clean range to trade, right? So the plan remains the same. We let the candle close. We let the pullback go down. We wait for the support. When the support is formed, we take more buys. Just like that. Boom. Not sure when, not sure where, not sure if, not sure what, but that if and when that happens, that's when I'll be getting into more positions. Trading could, by the way, trading could literally be that simple. right? You do price action. You talk to the candle. You say, you do what I want, and I'll get in. You don't do what I want, I'm just observe here today. Massive FVG creating too. So let's let that formulate, and then we'll fill it. We'll fill it. Hey, I'm about to start putting trading ICT concepts on the on the title. Clickbait. Thank you very much, Winnie. Appreciate that. Yeah, let's take a look at ES here too. Let's see what we did. Yeah, meltdown here. So let me just take a look at the daily. So daily did close bear. So I'm loving these sells back down on ES now, because we've just been traveling up for so long. Even when we did kind of throw some red candles, it was very choppy here. That was like, last month in July. So I like that we're finally kind of coming down pretty steady here. Let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hours been pushing down. It looks like we've probably got more room to go, right? We probably got more room to go. If this candle could make a top wick, could probably come somewhere down into 62.40 here today, based off of the news as well. So yeah, I guess wait for pullbacks, just like gold. We're waiting for some pullbacks, and then we can kind of go from there, right? I think. Oh, you look like you got a little fake out going on here. So yeah, I think this is pretty clean. Maybe buys above the 15-minute resistance here. We should probably wait for range 2. Yeah, range 2 buys above there on the 15. And then, yeah, if we create like any sort of fake out up here, then this could most likely be the top wick now forming on the 4 hour chart, right? And then potentially we can fill this wick, because that'll be the 4 hour wick fill as well, right? So if we can get some sort of resistance to form like that, then maybe we can come down and fill that wick and move with that higher time frame, the 4 hours. So that's probably the plan here on ES today as well. Range 2 buys above 63.24, and then we can look for sells around the same area 24, like a fake out. But if not, we could just take them below 63.10. So that's pretty much the plan here. Range 2 buys above, or maybe shorts coming up pretty soon. Yeah, the buys look pretty clean though, if we can get a little bit of a range too. But I don't want to snag some buys right here going against the 4 hour candle right now. So that could just be coming up to make its top wick, right? To kind of come back down a little bit later and start pushing back down there. So range 2 buys it is. What up, Jay? What up, Jamil? C Melly's here. Let's get C Melly. What up, Crazy B? All right, now the heavy hitters are coming in. Green's here. Okay. All right. All right. Here they come. Here they come. What's up, Rafi? It's good. Goodness. Oh man. Dominic, how we feeling, bro? Passed the 50K last night, just waiting for nice, beautiful job. Congrats, Mike. W. Great job, great job. A lot of you guys are passing challenges, moving forward. Congratulations, everyone. It's no surprise, right? When you're consistent and you show up every day and you're committed and you go through the trial and the error, it's only bound to work. You know what I mean? Again, most people just quit too early. They switch strategies too early. They stream hop too early, and they don't give themselves time to win. So if you've been consistent and commitment, not only do you develop that persistence, you develop character, but you also earn the right to be successful, right? So you don't, ball don't lie, right? There's a quote that says the ball don't lie. So you earn your right to success. You can't just somehow trip, fall, and make it there. If you do, like let's say you win the lottery, you'll never hold that money because you haven't built up the character, you haven't gone through the lessons, you haven't got the, the value of what it takes to win in those valley moments, right? So you usually fumble the bag at that point. So a lot of you guys are sitting here earning it, right? Paying the price, taking the bumps, taking the scratches, taking the bruises, right, and keeping it moving. So you're only bound to win at some point. Yeah, and that's what we're seeing. A lot of winning. A whole lot of winning. We're going to win so much, they're going to not want to win anymore. The one thing I really love about most of y'all is you guys stop caring about all that other stuff. About what Trump's doing, this guy's doing, that country's doing, this guy. And you just focused on your own life, right? Remember my mentor told me early on, Nick, we don't participate in recessions. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, we create our own economy. It's called the V family pocket economy. I'm like, whoa, right? I'm like, damn. So right then and there, I learned that you don't need to participate in the matrix, right? In the world's ways. And, you know, even Jesus tried to teach us that, right? We're not part of we don't need to focus on the world's ways, right? We need to renew our mind, right? We'll be transformed by the renewing of our mind. So learning new things, thinking a different way, perceiving life in a different way is how you get ahead, right? Or you can keep doing what everyone else is doing and you'll keep getting what everyone else is getting. So you guys are here. So I'm assuming that the reason why you're day trading and the reason why you're even trying to do anything of this nature is because you feel called in your heart not to do that, right? Not to live that life, that you're called for something bigger than that. But you don't get there unless you really develop that grit, persistence, right? And you earn that level of success. So love the fact that everyone, including myself, is out here earning it every day, showing up and just chipping away, you know, sharpening that axe one day at a time and cutting trees down with ease. Cutting trees with ease. Got some profits today. A little some, about 900 times 3. About $3,000. About 3K day. I didn't even tell you guys, but I did get all those accounts passed and stuff last week and everything. So yeah, I've been funded for a couple days and whatnot too now again. What in the Donald Trump is going on here? Hey, did I see hold on. Hey, Rafi, what's poppin'? Hey, how are you?
Good morning, my brother. How's it going? How you feeling today?
Excellent, brother. You?
Oh, man. It's a blessing to be alive. It's a blessing.
Right?
Yep. Good morning, chat. How are we doing? Zoomers, YouTubers, how we doing? What's popping?
Zoom.
Zoom.
How we feeling?
How is Johnny?
Good?
Is he okay?
He's in Port St. Lucie. Who knows?
Oh,
did Johnny Gems make the pre-New York session today? Nah, that kid never misses. He don't miss. It's not in his nature.
Good.
He doesn't do vacations. He just does life in a different location.
Yep.
Yeah. Can you trade with Tor on your phone? I think so. Did you guys get the email? They have like a new website that you got to log into. Yeah, I haven't tried it on the phone though. I'm sure you can though. I'm sure if you just have Trade Locker on your phone, you can just log into your account. What's up, Oscar? Inboxed me yesterday. Okay. I'll have to take a look on what was it, on Instagram? All right. I'll look out for it, brother. I'll look out. Let's see. Tariffs kick in. Yeah, tariffs kicked in. I think that was this morning, right? Earlier in the morning. What's up, Wonder Boy? How we feeling? Raja caught the whole move? Oh, yeah. What do you know? Of course he did. He's Raja, man. What do you expect? Was he on stream? Did he open up the casino today? Yeah, John, I spoke to him way earlier though, but that was before pre-New York, I think. I doubt he's probably working out. Probably went to the gym.
Probably.
Green, how are you? How are you, Green? What's the word for the weekend, man? They got a dope car event I'm gonna go to tomorrow early in the morning. I'm like, yo, why do they do these car events so early here, bro? It's like 7 a.m. to like 10 a.m. But
On Saturday.
But I realized at the last one why they do it, because bro, by 10 a.m. dude, it's like 95 degrees out. It's crazy over here right now.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
No rain over there or what?
No. For like a brief moment in the day. That's it.
And it doesn't do anything.
Nah, you'll see a huge cloud just come out of nowhere. Boom, thunder, lightning, pouring, raining, and then it just keeps moving. And then the sun comes back out, and if you didn't go outside for like an hour or so, you come out, you would never know it rained.
Oh wow.
It's wild.
That quick dries up, huh?
Quickly.
Dang.
Cars will be dry, everything. Sun's just baking. Like I never grew up like that. Like, so I grew up like, yo, shut the door. It's cold. You know what I mean? Like it's freezing or it's raining but like, bro, we'd be like, yo, shut the door. It's hot. Like close the door. It's hot out. Like, let's get inside because it's like hot. You know what I mean? So it's crazy out here in Florida in these summer months,
heat, man.
Yo, for real. So in the future, I would love to have Florida as like my winter home, you know, my winter life, and then have like another place to live for the summer months.
Are you thinking like same country or somewhere else?
I'm thinking like what we do is we stay here, and for the next 3 or 4 years, we try and get like Airbnbs or whatever in just random places to split up the summer months. So like maybe we'd go like, I don't know, like anywhere, like Chicago, right? Or
Colorado or
Iowa. We go to Iowa, check out Iowa. We're like, wow, we didn't realize Iowa was so nice, you know, and then maybe we'll get a spot there or something. We'll stay here during the summer.
Yeah.
Montana.
With me, from a brother, I would not do that. Just telling you that.
Friend
Save
to
yourself
friend.
the time.
Friend to friend, don't even vacation here.
No, don't do that.
Oh, sheesh. Yeah, so I think over the next couple of years, maybe we can travel a little bit and then find a place that we like along the way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good, man. I feel like it's good to, you know, have a couple of things that you can, you know, go to and change a little bit.
Yep, exactly.
Change sometimes is needed, you know.
Lots of times. Brief change. Mm-hmm. Even like sometimes I'll just brush my teeth with my right hand. You know, I'm lefty, so I'll just do random stuff like that.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I'm weird like that, man. I'm weird like that. Welcome to the tropical peninsula. Yeah. How would you go about managing kids' school, like, and stuff? Their school would just be what they learn on as we travel. Yeah, I have like a online program or something that we can teach them like the regular stuff like math and language, you know, languages and stuff. But other than that, you know, just come on out, kids, and run down that hill, fall a little bit, go over there, go over here. They'll learn. They'll learn. What's the time frame you get on your screen? Right now I am on the 4-hour time frame, just watching that thing rocket shit. But I'll be waiting for opportunities on the 15-minute time frame. So basically what I'm looking for now is we moved up, right? So we're going to need a bit of a retracement. I would never just take a buy right here. So if we can actually get like a move down, ideally a good pullback, right? Something that can kind of push down for us between now and 9:30, and then have 9:30 set up to where like we get, I mean, this would be perfect, right? If we can get something like this, then we can take our buys, right? We mark off that support, we take our buys to move up and fill that wick, right? So ideally that's the play I'm looking for here today. Now, will it play out like that? I don't know, right? It may not play out to the T like that. Sometimes you'll also get something like, something like this, where you get, let's just say like one candle, right, where it doesn't give you the full on pullback. You get maybe one candle like that, and then you get a bullish closure. We'll have an opportunity to potentially take buys off of that closure right there to move up. And yeah, just go from there. The only way I would take sells, I wouldn't take sells. Like, so let's say that candle here closes bearish. I wouldn't take sells off that candle. That's just very, very dangerous here today. A lot of times, like, that move will just kind of pop back up. So I wouldn't take those sells. The sells that I would take, though, is if, like, let's say you did end up moving down and you got a support to form, and then we never pushed up. So let's say we create this support right here and we actually don't push up, we get a second closure below. That's where I would look to take my sells here today to come back down. So that's basically the 2 or 3 moves I'm looking for. If it don't look just like that, I'll settle for my $3,000 day here and just keep it moving pretty much. Oh, I'll settle for it. Who wants to settle for
in the house.
for 3K? Hey, John, how are you? Let's get it.
Hey, boys. How are you?
Yo.
What's poppin'? What up, Rafi? What up, Nick? How y'all doing?
Hey, John, how are you?
Good morning, boys.
Great to see you.
Yeah, great to see you
How
guys
was your drive, bro? How was your drive? Easy?
It was good, bro. Yeah, nice and easy, quick. Especially when you put audios on. Like, I had audios on the whole time. It was about like a 3-hour ride. So I was just... Yeah, bro. So I was just switching back and forth to like a Neville Goddard audio and then like Earl Nightingale audio.
Secret?
So that
Fire.
Yeah, Stranger's Secret, and then that really just made the drive just go by quick.
Bro, at that point you're not driving. You're in a mini little retreat in your car.
You're levitating.
Dude,
at that
exactly,
point.
bro.
You're side questing all the way to Port St. Lucie.
For real, bro. Like, all I know is that I was getting knowledge at that point. Like, I guess I was driving, but I was learning, at the same time.
The subconscious
you got
mind is
wiser in
always
those
learning.
2 hours.
Exactly, bro. And like, while I'm driving, what they're saying, I'm thinking about what they're saying, I'm thinking about how to apply that in my life, and then I'm like, that as well makes time go by too. Like, I'm just focused on that. Like, it's like I'm in class or something,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But
Class
yeah, it was
is
good,
in
man.
session always.
Always, bro. What's up,
Bro,
chat?
it comes to a point now that I love going to places here because everything that you go here is like 25, 30 minutes, I mean, that we're talking about close to an hour of knowledge, So like, I actually now look forward to getting in my car and going to places.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Facts. It's exactly what Nick talks about. It's a university on wheels, bro. That's exactly what it is.
Facts.
That's
Yeah,
why
it's
every
pretty sick.
single job I ever had coming up as like, so most people work their job and then they have a side hustle. Me, I was always focused on my hustle and my job was like my side income, right? So every job that I got, I never looked at the job for the long-term benefits. I just looked at it for what I needed there, which was some money, and that's pretty much it. So what I would do is I would always look for jobs that I can get to where I would be like driving, right? Like a delivery job or something where I was on the road all day. And this is where I built myself during all those years, like working some of these jobs. I would go on these runs and, that they would take an hour or 2 hours, or maybe some jobs I had, I'd be driving all day. And I would just play these audios and play them and play them and play them. And, there were times where they asked me, hey, Nick, do you want to, like, man, like you're really good. Like, do you want to come into this better position here and we'll give you more money? And there were so many times where I declined that because I didn't want to get sucked into the average man's world, right? Like, come on, like, be a salesman here. So at Mercedes, I would deliver cars, right? So that was basically my title. I had really good people skills. They basically made this job up for me because all of a sudden, all the clients with these nice cars were like, yo, where's that kid Nick? We want him to drive the car. Because at that time, I was really working a lot on myself, my people skills. So I would talk to people all the time, ask them good questions. So these people really started liking me. They wanted me to be the one to deliver the car. So they gave me like this, where they basically created like a new job, right, at the dealership. And they asked me multiple times, hey, we want you to be a salesman. We think you can make so much more money. Like, why aren't you doing that? Why? And like, they didn't realize the bigger plan I had in mind, right? They didn't realize that I wasn't trying to sacrifice a good life, right? I wanted to live a great life, and I knew that that wasn't going to be working for somebody else. And I could just tell how miserable it was. Like, if some of you guys are car salesmen, yeah, whatever. But I didn't want to be there all day, all night long, right? Selling cars. I wanted to live a different type of life. So I just used those jobs, and I never took the pay increase or the title increase when they offered it to me, even though they did, because I wanted to make sure I was continuing to prepare, like build me, right? Yeah. Work on me every day, and eventually that would pay off. So yeah, sometimes in life you got to sacrifice those things, right? You got to sacrifice time like that or positions like that to actually get better. It might not show the results then, but down the road is where all the results really kind of come about. All right, because right now I know guys that are still working at that dealership, still working the same amount of money, and as they kind of started off a little ahead of me, I just flew right by them, right? So now they have a cap and I'm unlimited, right? So I'm so happy that because I built me, right, versus my income, eventually I, turned around and built the income with a never-ending cap on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even though you took like the lower pay job, like that job still is what worked best for you, is what fitted best for you to like achieve your goals,
Yeah, because I'm always playing the long game. Always.
Exactly. You're focused on the bigger picture.
Yep.
You're making a schedule based around what's going to allow me to achieve my goals.
Exactly.
That's it.
Will this get me closer to the lifestyle I want to live with my family in 2 to 5 years, or further away?
Exactly.
Plus, I was also trying to build another business at nighttime. So I knew that most of the sales guys that worked there, they all literally were in that dealership until like 7, 8, 9 p.m. at night. And I needed those hours, right, to build my company. So, yeah, there's, where a lot of people would be like, you know what, let me just take the sales job, right? I can make $100,000 a year. I can show up here every day, it'll be okay. I'm like, nah, screw the $100,000 a year. I want $100,000 a month. I want $100,000 a week. Not because I'm greedy or selfish, because why not, right? If someone else is doing it, so could I. If other men ain't going to settle, why should I, right? So that was all. Just got to be willing to dream big and go out and believe it.
Yep. Sir.
Facts, man.
Most people say, I wouldn't want that kind of money. That's all right. You can give it away. No biggie. If you don't want it, someone else will take it. But that's no excuse not to go be great, right? You can really just say, I don't want to do what it takes to be great. Just say that, right? Instead of, I don't need that much amount of money. You guys think about money, right? No. If you don't need it, give it away.
Fire about.
Then they're like, They got no response.
Yeah, bro. And it's not even about the money more, bro. It's more so about the purpose and the freedom, I think.
Yeah, freedom.
Like the money is just a tool to do the things we want to do with our life, and with our time. And then we can also have a purpose with that as well, So, yeah, I don't think it's about the money.
It ain't. It ain't.
That might sound crazy to say,
I'd rather,
like, bro, shut up.
I'd rather make $50,000 a year and not answer to anyone than make $250,000 a year or something and have to show up somewhere every day and listen to someone else bark at me.
The richest man is the one with the most peace, not the most money. So the one dude that doesn't have as much stress and most peace, right? And like you said, you rather take the $50,000 job if that means you have more peace versus the $100,000 job for less peace,
Yeah.
So I agree with that, dude.
Especially if the $50,000 job leaves me room to learn how to trade or learn how to work on some other skill. I'm more focused not on that $50,000 is like capital. I'm going to use that to sustain my life, keep my expenses low, and then just learn a new skill set, right? We just happen to be doing trading, so whatever, you fill in the blank on the skill set, but yeah.
Yes, sir. Yo, oh shit. Yes.
Yeah, yes. ES. All right, let's take a look here.
Nice little range.
We got this little range here. What is it? It's 25 pip range. Got a nice rejection from the top side. 4 hours going to close in about 1 hour. So yeah, let's see if we can throw a little wick there, right? Throw a little wick, and then maybe we'll have a sell stop on a break of that low. Yeah, we got a wick fill. We got volume coming in. We could also wait. So let's say this candle wicks down, makes a small low, and then closes like that, like a celery play. Then we could do this right at 9:30 or 9:15 as well. Yeah, stay hard.
And Goldie juice box, bro. Sheesh.
Goldie juice.
That's fine though. That makes our job literally easy as heck.
We've been waiting. How many days now have we been talking about this bullish candle showing up? Yeah, I had a feeling it would come here on Friday. Of course it would make us wait. Of course it would,
I figured we were going to pop. Yeah. Especially in pre-NY, we had like a 4-hour celery play plus that daily support. I'm like, bro, this thing's about to pop today.
Yeah, that 4-hour celery is wicked. But, I mean, you had an opportunity to basically... I think the main support was this guy right here. Right there. A lot of rejections here. Fake out, rejections. So same deal here. Just pop right out. So, yeah, we were waiting on that for a while.
Yeah.
All week, pretty much.
Yeah, go to the 4-hour on gold.
Gold, yeah, gold. Beautiful celery.
Look
at that.
Beautiful, bro.
Insane.
Clean range to the left. Very nice.
Yeah. Yep. I have a question.
Yeah, DJ Scratches, bro.
August.
Oh, snap.
Nah, you can answer that. Let me read this one real quick.
DJ Scratches for real, bro, man. This Florida heat's no joke. I love that picture. That's hilarious. Dude just got the raw cookies just out in the car, hitting on the sun. Bro, I was just outside, man, like taking a walk at like 8 a.m. and I'm already sweating. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
It's 82 right now. It's freaking 9 o'clock in the morning.
And it's 82, but feels like it's 95. What was that question before you were gonna answer?
Yeah, I think it's fine to start like a combine or challenge in August. I don't think it's a big deal. You know, just trade smart. Just trade smart. We should start getting rolling here with Q3 as well. So August should be a great month. I mean, we've had a lot of success in August in the past. August, September, October, all that. It's just sometimes like June, July, you know, and like a little bit of that August could be a little choppy.
I always like to think too, just like keep it simple. Like a trading day is just another trading day. It's just another day to trade. It's another day to follow the plan, you know? So I feel like whether it's August 1st, August 31st, September
July,
1st, like
June.
It's just another day to be patient and disciplined to the plan and look to follow your plan.
Yeah. Once I stopped thinking about all that other stuff, that's when I really started getting better results. Once I understood that all of that is completely outside of my control, the only thing I control is what I do on the day-to-day. If I'm just able to take care of the day, I will be good to go, right? So I never think about, well, it's the summer and this, and it's Friday or it's tomorrow. Monday or it's this, you know. So I think that's the easiest way to go about trading, and that's also the easiest way to just let probabilities play out without any sort of like tie to it, you know, like emotional tie or anything like that. You can just let things play out for what they are, and you know, let that one good trade at a time do the work for you. It will do that work for you.
Yes, sir. Day by day, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta let the play. Once you put the pressure on the playbook, it's over. And that's what I've said for like 2-3 years now, is like just truly put the pressure, take it all off of you, and just say, all right, I'm gonna do that stupid playbook thing, whatever, right? And then just do it, and just see how the results begin to change. Like, literally. I haven't had one person yet come to me and say, yo, I ran the playbook every single trade, and I didn't make money. So if you just do that without any sort of deviation, right, you will win. You will come out on top. You know, we went through some stats last night, the night before, in Asian session that some of the Clubhouse members are getting, and it's like streamlined across the board, 70% win rate, right? How does everyone have different red days, different green days, different amounts that they made, amounts that they lost, but all of us seem to have this one thing in common that are following this playbook, and that's a 70% win rate.
So probabilities.
Yeah. So if you let the playbook do the work for you, you'll win, right? Are you going to have to learn and stuff like over time on how to size into certain trades, how to size down, you know, what to look for, you know, things like that? Yeah, right? You're going to learn that stuff along the way. But once you get all that stuff squared away, and, you know, maybe it takes 6-8 months of commitment every day to this playbook, oh my God, like the results are going to be day and night, and you're going to start to see yourself rolling with about a 70 to an 80% win rate. That's pretty much what we see across the board with my trading, John's trading, Magnus, and a ton of people in the Clubhouse. And I'm sure a ton of you guys on YouTube as well.
Imagine taking a red day and a red week and getting all upset about it. Meanwhile, all you had to do is execute 20 more trades, and you would have had a 70-75% win rate, and you would have made all your losses back. So there's no point of getting upset about it. Like, trading's a game of probabilities. You got to have that series of trades mentality to align with the reality of probabilities in the markets, right?
Simple game when you understand it like that.
Yeah.
I think also most people don't know what game that we're playing here, because they're so focused on the dollars. Meanwhile, the big timers are not focused on the dollars, yet they're the ones that make them. So you got to think about that.
Right. You got to understand the game you're playing. Just like in baseball, 3 strikes, you're out. Like four balls, it's a walk. Like here, right?
Yeah.
Follow your plan. Like there are probabilities, right? Probabilities is part of the game. Like you got to understand the rules in the game and how the game works.
Yes, sir. That's life in general. Once you understand the rules, you understand that the rules don't make any sense at all, actually. I mean, they do, but only to a certain group of people, you know what I'm saying? So eventually you start breaking them. And when you start breaking them, you realize, whoa, you know, these aren't rules. These are just, these are rules, but they're not laws, right? They're man's rules to keep us basically peasants, right? Slaves, broke and dumb. So once you understand the rules of the matrix, just like once you understand the rules of the market and how it works, you can glitch. That's what we talk about glitching. We are an interruption, a disruption of the system, right? We have glitched. So most people are just doing the same thing every day, living in that, they call it the rat race, but not us. You know, not us. We're moving forward, we're moving along, and we're doing things on our term. Like Mr. V said, we create our own pocket economy, right? We don't really participate in all that.
Exactly. And there might be some, you know, newer people here too, and really listen to what I said there. Like, have a series of trades mentality. Most traders in the game are looking at it trade by trade, right? The best traders in the world look at their outcomes over a series of trades. So I'm telling you right now, like if you're a trader who is looking at your individual outcomes, I'm telling you, you're on the wrong path. Like you need to get on the path that looks at your outcomes over a series of trades, right? Because that's how edges work, right? Edges have a higher probability one over the other over a series of edges, right? You need to execute more and see your edges play out more.
Exactly. Like I think it was GK who sent that journal in. Like he didn't send us a journal of 10 trades and then say, Nick, what do you think about this? I really need to know. I have all these. Bro, he sent us a journal of like 111 trades, right? Yeah. All documented, all journaled, every single one of them, right? All full detail on them with win rates on buys, win rates on sells, right? He has a whole playbook lined up. That's how you study data, right? That's how you make tweaks and adjustments. And he fell too. I think it was like 73% win rate. So it's a series of trades, right? And basically what's he going to do now? He's going to go out. I gave him a little bit of feedback, right? And you know what he's going to do? He's going to go out and he's going to perform another 100 trades take the feedback that I gave him, right, and that we kind of gave him, or wherever that was, yesterday, day before, and then he's going to apply that, right, and he's going to go day by day, trade by trade, all over again for the next 100 trades. And it took him, what did it take him, like 4 months, right, or well, I forgot what it was, to get those trades in. About 5 months. So some of you guys are hey, Nick, you told me to do this yesterday. I did it. What should I do now? It's like, keep doing it, right? Do more, bro. Do more of it, right? You got to, like John said, it's a series of collection of trades, right? So you just got to keep going. That's why we say execution's your edge. Just keep executing. Keep executing. And that was, I really liked his journal as well, because he had 100 trades over a span of like 5 or 6 months, which is a healthy like 1 to 2 trades a day. So I really like that as well from him. Whoever sent that in. Me too. Yeah. Yep. Keeping it clean, like 1 to 2 trades a day, and he got 100 trades off in 4 months. Exactly. And he got all that data. I said, and he got all that data. Yep. Some of y'all be taking 100 trades in a day and didn't get the data. What's going on? Exactly. What's going on? Like, you can either take 100 trades a day and in 5 months literally be at nowhere, break even, maybe even negative, or you can just take 1 to 2 trades a day and in 5 months be at a 70% win rate and be in the green, you know? So it's like literally less is more too.
I've seen guys that, you know, they base their data out of, they backtested 2 years in 1 day. You know, it's so different doing it that way. You know, it's like you're not in the right mental framework. Like, it states, you know, like today you're different than tomorrow, and you have to wait, and just like this guy's collect this data, you know, in 1 day. It's crazy, you know. It's like anyone could show up and do a whole bunch of work and make a whole bunch of noise for a week, right? Oh, I the whole weekend I went through, you know, the last 6 months of trading, you know, but like, unless I would rather see someone do a little bit of that every day than someone to come to me like once every 2 months and be like, all right, man, I'm back. I'm going to spend all of Saturday back testing, and I'm going to get 2 years worth of data, and then I'm going to come in this week and, you know, I'm going to have a great week. It's like, maybe. Best of luck. Might work for somebody, might not work for somebody, but I feel like, you know, collecting data over the years, I think is the most accurate, because now you're seeing the real market conditions, you know? Yeah. That's why I love the year, right? If you can get years under your belt, and not years in trading, I'm talking about years in trading one specific edge, because until you actually hook on to one specific edge, you're not truly trading, right? You're just trying to learn a way to trade. So until you like actually find a way, then you can understand how to trade that way. And man, if you go through like these yearly cycles, you really begin to learn a lot. Like, I can't even tell you how much this year experience has really helped me from years in the past where I maybe didn't have that experience, where this year I have, and I've been able to have, you know, on pace for one of the best years ever so far. So yeah, experience definitely comes in. So it's good to get around the horn a couple times.
Yep. Yeah, without trading the same exact system, like, it's going to be very, very hard to get those statistics or those probabilities that we're trying to get in the probabilistic environment, you know? Yeah. So that's why trading one system is crucial, I think, for success here.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, that 15-minute candle on ES closed with no lower wick, so I was looking at that potential opportunity for a celery, but we got no wick there, so probably have to just wait for 9:30.
It's pre 9:30 too.
C Melly, how we feeling?
What's up, C Melly?
Gold all-time highs? You never know, man. Just never. Let me see the monthly. I haven't looked at it. Oh my god. Look at the monthly.
Holy. Don't even want to look at that.
Gold is not trying to go higher. It's like, please stop. I don't want to go up anymore. I don't want to do this to the dollar. Right. They're fighting that, man.
At least we got a bearish monthly close.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. That 4 hour salary is looking nice.
Was looking nice.
Was looking nice. How
Had-
was London, bro? I heard you had a crazy London sesh.
I did. Yeah, my whole platform like froze up on me. I just
Dang.
threw a Hail Mary after that and ended up working out.
Hey, W. It's crazy though, like how that happened. Like what the heck?
I
Like,
know. I'm like
so
clicking, like it goes through my stop loss. I'm like, wait, hold on. So now I start like clicking, nothing. I'm like, I open up another position. Literally put 10 lots, bro, on a sell. Literally opened it up, and even that one, I tried closing it. It wouldn't close, so I had to actually let it hit actual TP line for me to even get out of it.
wow.
Yeah, so that actually helped me out because I was probably gonna close around like 1400 and I couldn't, and I let it had to hit the line, and it hit like at like 2000. So
Yeah.
I don't even know.
It took you out this time.
Yeah, no,
Man,
exactly. It took me out when it hit the TP. It was so weird.
Yeah. That's good, man. Sheesh.
Yeah, basically I was just saying like I could just email top one and be like, dude, what the hell?
Right.
Like, you know.
I know.
I was clicking and clacking, but nothing was happening, man.
I would probably like try to whip out my phone, like record it. At least,
Yeah, I
too.
did. The only issue is I was on Zoom on my phone. So the snap, and I've just quickly just pulled up like Snapchat to do it. So it was a little tough because I would like to get some money back, to be honest. Like I should have only lost $400 on that first trade, and I'm out $1,100. So I mean, I'm still profitable on the day, but I could maybe put up an argument. Could have been
worse. Yeah.
My month was good, man. It was real good. I followed my plan pretty much the entire month. So the performance was well. I was literally probably a day or two away from a payout. Ended up going back on an account, blowing those accounts, getting new combines, passing combines, and now I'm back up. So yeah, it was a little wild month for me. I followed my plan. My stats look good. But unfortunately, like I was right at a payout, pushed back, blew an account, got it back. You know what I mean? So had to go through all that, mid-month here.
I had a very similar month to that as well.
Yeah, took me like 2 weeks too to pass these ones too because trades just were not running. Hit break even on a couple trades too. So this someone asked me like how I did it so fast, but I'm like, actually, this one compared to every other like eval accounts I had this year, this one actually took pretty long. It was like almost 2 weeks.
Yeah, I feel like there's no secret to like passing funded accounts quick. Like you gotta execute one edge, and like you gotta size up. Like you definitely gotta size up a bit. And you didn't size up as much as you did before. That's probably why it took you a little longer as well.
I didn't. Yeah, I actually kind of. Yeah, because again, you got to trade the condition in front of you every day, right? So you can't just size up because you're like, I'm Nick Stewart, the host of the Time to Eat Trading live streams, and I need to be funded. Blah, 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 blah. Well, you can't just size up because of that, right? Or just because you want to, be back in the funded stage or whatever it is, right? So it took and it was really only two or three I think it was like more like like 8. I think it was like 7 or 8 losses there. So 2 big bread days here, which really kind of this one pushed me away from a payout, right? Because I was basically up like 5,000 or something. I needed like another grand to get my payout, and then boom, that one hit me, and then this one blew the account, right? And then I had to work it back, and now I got it back. So from the 30th, and I didn't really track any of these days because most of them were eval days, right? So I didn't want to track them or whatever, but yeah, got it passed on I guess this day here, the 24th. So yeah, back on it now, and then today up about 835 on each account. So yeah, so now we're back to it, right? So now we can get right back to it, get that 6%, take a payout, and keep it moving.
Yeah, we said this in Asian last night too, but we got a new month, right? It's August 1st. Like, it's another month to just do what we do best all over again. Rinse and repeat the job, which is follow the plan every day.
Yep.
So it's another month to get to do that all over again.
Yeah. But other than that, we took great trades. Like we went over all these trades too on the last webinar. I think the webinar should be out now, guys. Or yeah, I think it should be out. But
Yeah, it is.
in our last webinar, we basically covered all the trades, right? We kind of talked about a lot of these trades taken, the best size to go in on them, you know, what to do with them. So I think that webinar was great. If you guys missed it, it'll come out today, or it might have came out already. But check that out this weekend for sure. Like that's definitely going to be one you want to watch before Monday. Like we got a brand new month ahead of us. Like really lock in this month. Like draw a line in the concrete and say, you know what, whatever happened in July, it is what it is. I've been learning from this live stream. They've been kind of sharing ideas and philosophies and techniques to use. Let me just use them this month, right? And just submit to that, man. Just submit to it. I know it's tough on the ego. I know it's like, I want to do it my way, but the best thing I ever did in life was put my ego down, submit to some sort of mentorship, and just take people's advice who are in life where I want to be, right? If I don't have the life you want, and you know nothing I have is anything you desire, then yeah, obviously don't listen to me, right? But if you want to trade like I do, or maybe you want to think or act or whatever, man, just take some of the advice we're trying to give you, apply it into your life. So many people have done that, and it has changed their life like forever, right? So if you just do that this month, right, and commit to it, I'm really looking forward to seeing and hearing the changes that you make in your life.
Where, bro? And like believe believe that something good's gonna come out of it, because it will. You know, like you gotta have belief in yourself too. Because who else are you gonna get? Who else is gonna believe in you? Like you gotta be the one to believe in you when no one else will. And yeah, bro, I think if you know believe that if you follow your plan every day, you gotta believe that over time I'm going to be getting great results. Like you gotta believe that. You know, some of us doubt that, and I think we need to remove doubt with like you know possibilities, you know, and stuff, and positivity and stuff.
Yep. Belief.
Yeah, belief, bro. Yes, sir. Drop the ego and pick up the good habits. Facts, exactly.
Yeah, and the good habits might take a little longer, but you know what? It'll be consistent when it comes, right? When it finally formulates and manifests into the physical, it'll be consistent, right? So it won't just be like another. Aren't you guys tired of the one-hit wonders? Right? The one trade wonders. You get a good trade, you show us all in the Discord, but then we don't hear from you for another 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks, right? So because you're just hitting these quick lucky trades and you're getting all excited. I know you got lucky when you get excited. Like when you're like got the giggities and you're all pumped up and hyped, like chances are you pretty much just randomly took a trade and it worked out for you. So yeah, just you know, make the changes that you have to make. That's it. That's pretty much it.
Very much.
Yeah, the webinar. Yeah, in the webinar we talked about certain trades that we took, and then we talked about what size that we chose to go in, whether it was small, medium, large, and why, right? So we looked at the conditions and we talked it over on why we would go like B risk here or C risk or A risk, and that whole webinar is extremely applicable. Like if you listen to that tomorrow or today, you'll be able to apply what you learn on Monday, like no doubt about it. Yeah. Oh, the webinar is in the Clubhouse.
One of my mentors said, you know, speed to application is the key to success. Like you could be, you know, ingesting all this information, not consuming, but are you applying it into what you do with speed? You know, like you consume but you don't apply. It's just like
you gotta apply quickly.
You're gaining weight on this knowledge, but it's not going nowhere. You know?
Right.
So,
right. That's why it's just potential power. Until it's actually applied constructively, that's when it's power.
And by the way, that happens sometimes. Like I've been in that position where you're almost like physically paralyzed. Like you know what to do, you've learned what to do, you just won't do it. I don't know what that is. What is that? Like I've experienced that too, where it's like I know I what I
analysis. Right, you have all this knowledge, and it's like you have so much that you can't execute. You know?
You got so much, it's weighing you down.
You're like, damn, I gotta do this
true.
and that. That's why I literally just
Yeah.
focus on the season in front of me.
That's right.
Yeah.
Information overload, yo.
Like
That's what I'm saying.
some
You're getting weight. You're getting weight in numbers,
Right.
and it's just like, okay, now what?
True.
like some
true.
people are trying to trade, create passive income, do this and that. It's like, bro, I'm just trying to run up 6-7 figures right now in the markets. That's it. And then next season we'll see where I'm at, right? But like first we got to take care of the season in front of us.
Mm-hmm. True.
But
yeah, you think too much about
some of
the
us
future.
are like trying to live 5 years from now when we need to kind of be living right here.
Facts.
And you know, getting what's done, getting what we need to get done today, not tomorrow. You know.
Yeah, bro. That's true. That's true. Yeah, you don't want to think too far ahead into the future because that can kind of cause you to like almost be paralyzed, right? And just always put it off. Like, oh, you know, that's down the road. That's down. I could always get to that. I could always get to that. But
Right. And I think there's a good balance between it because, you know, you still want to think for your future, but you got to stay present at the same time. Like in the present moment, you're taking steps, you're doing what's required of you in the present moment to, you know, eventually reap that in the future. But yeah, it starts with staying present though too.
Yep. Missing trades. Yeah, you're going to miss them. So the way I look at missing trades is like missing like a wave to surf. Like it's all good. There'll be another one. You know, you might have to wait a little longer. It's not the best for stream purposes, right? But hey, that's trading, you know what I mean? Sometimes the moves aren't going to come to you when the lights are on and the audience is there, right? That's just what it is. You know, we always want those opportunities to trade together, but sometimes, you know, it's not going to happen. You're just going to have to wait, right? And wait for that next wave, that next good setup, and that's all you could do. Otherwise, it's either that or get a little pissed off, a little frustrated, and then force some trade that doesn't truly line up with what you're doing. And then you either get lucky on a win, right? And then, you know, basically you'll do that again, right? And over time, that's not going to be profitable. Or, you know, you could just sit tight, relax, wait for the next best trade, and then take that one. So, yeah, I just look at it like no big deal anymore. I used to be so... Back when I didn't make money, right, when I wasn't a good trader, I would like literally wake up for New York session, be mad about the move that I missed in London, as if like I was supposed to catch that move, like I wasn't supposed to sleep last night, you know? So I think the market is, like John said, full of abundance, right? Full of opportunities, just like the ocean is full of waves. It's full of water, right? It's full of opportunities to participate. You just got to wait for the next best one.
Yeah. And what a great way to like start your day. Like, damn, I missed the London move. Like,
yeah, what a great way to start work.
Your day with negativity, yeah.
With FOMO.
Yeah, right. It's like, all right, cool. So now you're about to trade now you're about to trade with emotions.
Yep. It's
great.
Perfect
great
entry into today.
Yeah.
So
and your self-talk, everything. It's
yeah.
terrible.
So anyway, my bad. We got a closure here. So we got 930. ES I think closed above the range there. So if you guys want to take it, I mean, it's on you. We never closed below. We actually closed bullish. I could see us breaking the lows and moving down, but it's just not a playbook position here, so I cannot participate in that. But once we do get a closure, I do like the potential move down. But as of right now, 930, I'd love to participate, but I cannot. So that is ES. Let's take a look at gold here. Gold is just moving on up, so we're going to need a little pullback. So we got no wick here. I will not be daring to take the sell on the break of the low, but I know most of you guys probably are. I'm sure it'll work out, but I am going to wait for that support in which I planned from the morning here, because I would be extremely upset on this lovely Friday if I broke my plan, took a sell here, and then price just popped up on me there. So I will not be doing that going into the weekend, already in profits. I will wait for exactly what I'm looking for, and then once we get the support, I think we can continue moving up.
You'll be punching the air all weekend, my guy.
Yo, I'll be mad. I'll be like, damn. I'll be like, God, have a great weekend, everyone. Blessings. I'll just go.
Yeah.
Then I'll go ape. I'll go ape on him. Thank you, Mrs. Lippy.
Bro. Like, damn it.
Yeah, but this move is not my plan today. I didn't plan this move. So on other days, I might take this play, but not here today.
Yeah. Strong trend today.
How many accounts did I blow back then? A lot. Probably about close to 50. Close to 50. It was like on the regular at one point. I was just blowing accounts like on the daily.
That was like forex prop firms, which were more expensive too. So you could do 500 times 50.
And that doesn't even count like the personal live accounts that were blown.
Right, dude. The couple of G's you put in those accounts.
Exactly.
You probably went through those a couple times as well.
I remember I put $700 in an account one day. I took 2 trades. It was gone. I had to put $700 back in that same day. I didn't even have that much money at that point. Damn.
Crazy, bro.
But how many times did we blow the My Forex funds, the FTMO, and just have to, there was no other option but to buy another account. Like, there was no other option.
Dude,
I was going to learn this no matter what.
Right, bro. And we were already getting a little spoiled with the prop firms too. Like at that point, like it was better than like wasting a bunch. It was better than like blowing it all on like a personal account with more capital.
Yeah.
Yep,
for sure. For sure. So it still added up, but
yeah.
It was a little bit better.
I remember like times walking into school, like just about to start class, like on my phone, like looking at my trade about to blow, like stop me out, blow the account stuff too. Like happens, part of the journey.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember like even how sometimes you get at this account and you're like, all right, you know what I mean? You're like on this account right here, I'm not gonna whatever, man. I remember I said that. I just sat there. I looked at Anna. I said, on this account, honey, I'm gonna show you what I'm made of. I'm gonna show you all the lessons I've learned and stuff and blah 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 blah. Right? And then literally the very next morning, blown. The first session that I got on that account. And then when I seen her later on in the afternoon and I told her about it, I just felt like I was like
loser.
Yeah, like such a loser, like what a loser. And sometimes you got to call yourself a loser, I'm all about the
you were, honestly.
Yeah, I'm all about the I love you, bro. I'm proud of you, but you better love yourself and you better be proud of yourself, right? To say that, but you also got to tell yourself sometimes, yo, you're being a loser right now, dude. Like you're really blowing it. So if you're going to actually be a full-time trader / entrepreneur, right, then you're gonna have to get your act together here and start to stick to a system that actually works. So you're gonna have to start studying professional traders and start doing what they're doing. So yeah. So sometimes those bad decisions lead to the best ones. So that's why you can't really judge life too much. You just gotta take it day by day and do the best you can, and you'll learn along the way. Some of us will learn sooner than others. Some of us won't make as many mistakes as others. But your story is your story, and if I didn't do that, I wouldn't be able to tell you that right now. So. Yeah, the dangerous side of the prop firms. Yeah. It's like I'll just get another account. Yeah. The webinars are all in the Clubhouse. So probably the best, I'm not just saying this to say it, man. And I don't even like saying this. I very rarely do. But probably the best decision you can make in August is to join the Clubhouse, to get around us 4 times a day, every session, to get around the group of people that's in there, right? Let the iron sharpen the iron, man. It's lonely game out there when you're trading by yourself. Come on in the Clubhouse, lock in on the course, go through the webinars, and just watch how things begin to change over the next 30 days. Like truly give yourself 30 days, right? To actually absorb the knowledge, apply the knowledge, and man, you will, I can't guarantee you anything, but what we've seen has been incredible. So, that's what I would say is like, if you're serious about locking it in, join the Clubhouse or just join something, right? Join someone else's Clubhouse. I don't know, right? Just stick with traders that are winning and a group that is positive, uplifting, and all on the same page, looking to go after the same things, right? Whether that's our Clubhouse, his Clubhouse, her Clubhouse, wherever it is, man, go find it and join it and just get your results to where they need to be.
Yep. Yes, sir, bro. You got the course and webinars where you learn about the strategy and the concepts we use, and then you got the live streams where you learn how those concepts are actually applied live action. And then you got the community, bro. Like, you cannot sleep on the community, man, because it's powerful to get in an environment with like-minded individuals, right? At home, you may not have people like-minded individuals right around you. So getting into the Clubhouse a couple times a day so you can get yourself in that environment of uplifting, encouraging, positive people, that changes the game for real. Like, you will become the people you hang around most, and that's another like law of life. So that's just one benefit. And then as well as the mentorship and education, like I said, seeing the concepts, learning about the concepts, and then watching how they're applied live. For me personally, watching live streams work best for me because I need to watch you do it for me to do it myself. So like, there was nothing like hopping on Raj's live streams, Nick's live streams, and literally watching what they do and then just reverse engineer, duplicating it, right? Just doing exactly that. So I think the live streams, bro, could be better in the course in a way. And I think the community is definitely powerful as well in your journey.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It's a bit of a combination of it all. You know, you show up to the live streams, you study the course on the side, right? You start to learn more about yourself, more about the markets. You start to realize, hey, these other traders actually have the same experiences that I have, right? We all kind of go through the same journey, same type of process, right? And you'll be able to relate to other people in the Discord and stuff like that. And you know, man, if this guy's doing it, I can do it, right? I've been watching him in the chat for X amount of days, months, weeks, whatever, and you're like, that's my boy right there, you know, and he just got funded. He got a 10K payout, you know, man, I could do it too. Exactly. And we see that happen all the time. Is like the community, right? The environment and alone is primed up to grow.
Yeah.
No, you know, also like, you gotta understand, man, like I've said before in the webinars, you gotta be a different kind of cat to be able to be doing this thing, you know? So like, you ain't gonna be talking to your friend down the street, yo, I got into this trade, because they're not gonna understand what it takes and how it feels to, you know, go through the wins or go through the failures. And being able to have a community that not only are trading your same systems, but understand, you know, the mentality behind it, that's basically healing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sure a lot of you guys have gone through a lot of stuff in your journey, right? So being able to have people that have the right mentality, the right framework, and feel you and understand you, bro, like, that's just gonna help you to keep moving forward without any, you know, because we're gonna have things in our minds, the same things. It happens all the time, fear, doubt, and all that kind of stuff. So when you have somebody that you've seen losing and is winning, or you see somebody that have been winning and started losing and then started winning again, it's just like, it's a safe place to be, you know?
Right. And they're also like kind of encouraging you and telling you, yo, you could do that too. You know, like having someone like that too, like it makes a difference for sure. Hell yeah.
And the beautiful thing here is that we all do things differently, but we all do the same thing. What I mean by that is, you see a lot of guys here coming in all sessions, and you see some other guys coming just one session. And you see some guys just come in and go into the YouTube and don't go to the, for example, like Jay Pipsky, for example, like he was yesterday in the New York session on YouTube, but he's in the Clubhouse, right? So you see like everybody does some different,
they're everywhere
and different things. Exactly. But they're there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they might not come in all day, I mean, every day, but when they come in, it's like, you didn't miss out on much, you know?
Yep. Yeah, no, I mean, what we wanted to create was just an environment for growth. You know, that's the biggest thing is if the environment is where it should be, then you should see growth. And we see growth, you know, throughout pretty much every single trader in the Clubhouse, you know, whether that's like results now or getting better now, right? Or they're doing better off the desk, or, you know, some of the most amazing stories I hear is like, hey, Nick, I didn't pass that funded challenge yet, but bro, I haven't drank alcohol in 3 weeks, man. Thank you, right? Like, or I haven't done this or done that, or me and my wife talk better now. And, you know, there's so much more to life than trading, you know, and we understand as we build the individual will build their life, right? The right way. So a lot of the Clubhouse is more than just trading. It's more so trading / personal growth and development, right? Leadership skills, the ability to, how to set goals, right? Just how to win, right? That's what we teach. It's not just trading. It's just we're winners in general. We're not just winning at trading. We're winning at life, right? And we want to help everyone else be able to kind of view life in the way that we have our philosophy or whatnot, and see life the same way, so that they can go out and ultimately have the rest of their life be the best of their life with the the things that they learn. So yeah, environment for growth has been the number one goal out of the Clubhouse, and I think we've done a great job there.
Dude, amazing job at it. Everything I said, the courses, the live streams, the community is a great recipe for growth. Like, it is. It's just hard if you're inputting all that stuff, it's going to be hard to output, not something good.
Yeah,
bro. Shout out to TT community. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
The YouTube as well. You come here, even if you just come here for YouTube, you're gonna learn, right? You're gonna grow. Yeah, you're gonna become better traders and whatnot. But there's also a lot of other things that we touch on here that are gonna ultimately make you better. Like, I think some of y'all don't know, but you probably won't be trading in 10 years, unfortunately, right? Due to series of events. But what you will be doing is you'll probably be someone's son, husband, father, brother, right? Boss, coworker, something, right? And as you learn skills here, you're going to learn how to do all that better. And sometimes, you may not remember anything we said about the playbook, but you'll remember some things that we said about maybe being a better father, right? Or mother, or husband, or salesman, or whatever the case is, right? And those are the things that you'll take away later in life. So not everyone is gonna be a trader, right? That's what the numbers say. So we understand that, but what you will do is you will continue on and carry on with your life, and some of the principles and the lessons and things that you learn here will go a long way with you, even though you don't realize it now. These things will be stored into the back of your subconscious mind, and when it's time to make decisions later on in life, you'll be able to pull that, right? And you'll be like, oh my God, now I hated when Nick talked about his stupid kids back then, but man, now that I have my own kids, I completely understand what he was saying there, right? So you're going to have things that are going to come back to you later in life, even if you're not even trading anymore, just by sitting here and being on these live streams. So
that's so true, bro. That's a good point.
Yeah. All right, let's see, Goldie. Let's see. So
NFP juicy.
If we can get so the only way I go short here is if we can actually get like a support to form, right? Like I'm not gonna take sells here at all. If we get like a support and then a closure below it, that's where I'll look to go, short. Other than that, probably gonna sit tight and see if we can maybe get a buy-in. If we can come down a little bit though, that'd be great. Just a little bit more. Somewhere where it produces a nice clean range, like something like this. So that way we have all that clean range to come back up in. Yeah, so that's been the plan since the breakdown here. Yeah, the cool like Rafi said, like you got the Clubhouse, right? And then it's just like the door is always open, right? So you don't have to come in. You can walk by, do your thing, right? But if you want, you can come in, right? And then you're going to see all of us in there hanging out, making some money, hanging out, talking. And, you can even say, hey, you know what? I want to go in the Clubhouse now, right? So it's like, it's an open door, right? Where you can come in and see what we're up to pretty much, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, I know that.
Mm-hmm. News, yeah, we got news coming out too, so that news will probably give us what we're looking for here.
It feels like the Clubhouse is a ever-going party that you don't need an invitation to.
Exactly.
Because you come in, bro, and you automatically are gonna feel different. You come in to it, and you leave changed that day. Correct me, guys, if I'm wrong. Anybody in the YouTube that is in the Clubhouse. Correct me if I'm wrong.
So true, bro.
It's like for you to get into the Clubhouse, like click onto that Zoom link. You're already your state is already altered
That
because you
Zoom
know
link's
you're
like
about
crack.
to come into something different.
Where, bro?
Yo, someone in the Clubhouse
That's
said,
so
bro, that
facts.
Zoom link's like crack, bro. That thing go out the
Yeah,
whole.
bro.
Not gonna
Facts.
lie, it's super
Like
cool.
me.
Like I send that Zoom link out, it's a brrrr, all the way up to like 100, super fast.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh man.
I'm waiting for that Zoom link, Nick. Come on.
Oh, wait until
Bro,
Saturday
forgot who said
webinar,
it.
bro.
Oh
get it.
man, I forgot who
hyped.
said it, but that was funny.
I'm hyped for webinar weekend. Bro,
Yeah.
No
nah,
copying
that is
here,
so
man.
true though, man. It honestly is.
Mm-hmm.
And like I like hanging around like-minded individuals. Like I rather hang around like-minded individuals than like be by myself, honestly. Like so like when I'm alone and stuff, it's like, all right, I'm doing nothing. Well, having the opportunity to hang out with like-minded individuals, I'm always gonna rather do that than just
Yeah.
kind of just sit by myself, you know?
I love this right here. See, I'm all for mentorship. So like what I would do, first thing I would do if I was new here, I would listen to the speaker and I go, all right, I need to talk with that guy one-on-one. So I'd try and get one-on-one time, and then I'd join whatever stupid private community the guy's talking about. Clubhouse, this, that, whatever it is, I'd be in there and I'd be asking questions. But I love this, right? The moment I put my ego down when I joined the Clubhouse, thought I could figure this out without a mentorship or whatever, I was wrong. Would have saved a year of doubting, right? So like it's all about saving time, right? With mentorship is banking off of somebody else's wisdom, somebody else's knowledge. And most men, believe it or not, are not willing to submit to another man, right? To submit to some mentorship. Therefore they waste time, right? They do things, and I think it's mainly men, right? That do this. Women usually are a lot better at this, right? But men tend to kind of stay reserved a little bit and try and do it themselves. But man, there's nothing like, really opening up and saying, hey, I need some help, brother, right? And that mentor on the other side is gonna be like, I'm glad you asked, let's get to work. Because anyone who's ever done anything great wants to teach people how to do it because they know the benefit of it, right? So when they see a young, hungry whippersnapper with, success in his eyes, they can't wait to mentor that individual. So anytime you can get a chance to get mentored, you have to take advantage of that stuff.
Hell yeah,
Well, bro, like that, what you just said right there, like if you're not ready to change the fact that you haven't figured out and that you need help to change, you won't make the change. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people want to change things, but they don't want to reach out for the help, whoever you're going to reach out to. Mm-hmm. Making that change of choice is the first step for you to change. And people just, just keep holding it into and trying to figure it out, keep, banging into the wall. And it's like, bro, how long are you going to be doing the same thing? That's basically Einstein says it, that's the definition of insanity.
Yeah.
Doing the same thing and getting the same negative results, right?
True. So true, bro.
Make the change and ask for help. Reach out for help. That's the first step.
Right,
yeah. The Clubhouse session tomorrow. Yeah, we do one session on Saturdays. So we do 4 sessions a day, Monday through Friday. And then we do one session on Saturday, and Sunday we don't do anything. Yeah, the Saturday session is obviously going to be more so like a webinar and obviously no live trading. But Saturdays are great because on Saturdays we huddle up, right? We huddle up as a community. It's extra work. Not everyone shows up like it would be for like a trading session, but that's fine, right? These are for people who are hungry, who have time on that Saturday. Come in, apply some extra pressure, extra work, and we'll be going over like everything, right? All the trades that we took that week, any questions, we do Q&As, we hit certain topics. We have different series on mental performance that Rafi does. So we cover basically everything you need on a week-to-week basis when it comes to like these Saturday sessions. So yeah, they're very, 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 very applicable, number one, and important to understand because you either learn it in the webinars or you learn it in life, right? And in life, it's a little bit more painful, a little bit more time consuming, where if you could learn it from somebody in a 1-hour webinar and apply it, you can save yourself a lot of pain and misery, I should say. No one's willing to help. Yeah, and that's the other thing
So
too.
true.
Future is lore. Like sometimes we don't ask for help because up until that point in our life, no one was willing to help us, nor could they. Right? You're like, well, I don't want help from him. You know, look where he's at. I'm like, definitely don't want no help from her. Right? Like, so it's like sometimes we don't even know how to ask for help, and that's where we come in and we try and make it very easy for you and tell you, hey, look, we're normal people, right? We're open. We're an open book. You know, how many times I tell you guys, ask me questions, like pick my brain as much as possible while I'm on these streams here with you guys, right? And don't be afraid to ask those questions. So yeah, sometimes you just don't know how to ask. But hey, good leaders ask great questions. So it's got to be something eventually you kind of get over and just go out and ask, right? You guys remember the first time I asked Mr. V his phone number? I told you all the story. We were at the diner, right? And my heart was legit pounding out of my chest. I almost forgot my first name, right? It was that intimidating to ask him for his phone number. But you know what happened when I asked him? He said, yeah, of course, man. Here, pull out your phone. I'll give it to you. And you know what he said? Give me a call tomorrow, right? And everything I was fearing didn't even happen. Right. He was like, absolutely, I'll give you my phone number. Sure. Give me a call anytime, you know, and whatnot. And, you know, that bloomed into or blossomed into a relationship that not only changed my life, but changed thousands and thousands of people's lives all across the world through these streams and through this community right here. One little decision like that I was very hesitant and scared and afraid to ask, but I did it anyway. And look how it changed the course of my life. So never be afraid to ask. Yo, TK, get out of here. Get out of here, TK.
DK.
All right, we got more news coming in 5 minutes, and then that should set us up here. So we see if we can get a play. Again, I don't really mind not taking a trade here and just closing with the profits I do have. But we'll see if we can get something. Why does it keep going to Wednesday?
What?
Yeah, 10 a.m. news. 4
You
minutes.
want to just clear up to someone, like, why weren't you aggressive with the sells? Because 4 hours tapping target. So why weren't you aggressive with the sells here?
I just didn't. That wasn't part of my plan today. Like my only plan today is wait for long positions. The only way I take a sell is if we get a support to form after the pullback. So I've also been stopped out on these sells many times before. So the only way I take a sell is if a candle closes bullish and then we get a bearish candle closure below it. Something like that. Otherwise, I'll just let those sells go and wait for what I planned from the jump, which was a support to form. So even if the next candle drives down, right, I don't mind that. I'm not really interested in it. What I am interested is, again, if a bullish candle shows up, now I'm interested in going long there and taking those buys, or I'm interested in going short after the candle closes below. That's it. Yeah. That's my game plan. That's the only way I put money in the markets today, because I already took money from the markets, right? So I'm already a winner here. The last thing I want to do is give it back very easily. If I'm going to get back in, I risk giving that money back. So therefore, it's got to be a great play. It's got to be there.
And like for me too, just like not taking the sells, even with the 4 hour tab and target, like again, like not part of my plan. But also like the trend, we kind of are rallying a little bit. You know, we understand like the counter trend entries aren't best when we have strong trends, you know, in one direction. So NFP kind of gave us a strong trend. We've been rallying since. Yeah, and how many times do the rallies come up to the 4 hour resistance and just keep pushing straight through it? So that's what a rally will do. That's why it's kind of called a rally. So I honestly could probably see like 30 here today, right? If we continue breaking highs, push up towards like 27, 30-ish and get a big move up just like we've seen here. Like, see these candles right here? Look at these. These are monsters, right? Look at these huge candles come off of this range here. So the buys might not be done today. Yeah. And you can tell by the 4 hour too, like that thing just broke through like 3 targets, you know, like just broke through 1, 2 and tapped the third one. Like, look, really, what do you know? That's 34.30 right there. So it just happens to line up perfectly with that next area up there. Yep. Is Mr. V a trader? No, he's not. He's not. He has just multiple other businesses. He's a
basically a sought after entrepreneur, speaks all over the world, always traveling, always around people. He's got a massive organization. He's got like in one of his businesses, he's got like over 150,000 people in an organization just in China alone. Like this guy's worldwide entrepreneur, business owner. So, but no trading. No trading. Obviously investing and stuff like that, but no trading.
Imagine, bro, Mr. V traded. Cool.
Be a killer.
All right.
How do you get in the Clubhouse? You can hit ! Clubhouse. The links will pop up for you.
Also, the links in the description below as well. In the time T description.
Also, I can send it to you right now too. Let me send it to you. Let me send it to you right now too. Just
You're right,
in
bro.
case you have it. Just in case you want to come in and
We gotta hit him with the. If you could find it, you could find
if
it.
you're good about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Like, bro. If you really want it bad enough, you'll find it.
I'm so happy you asked. Yes. If anyone else would be interested in the Clubhouse as well, I will mentor you guys. And yeah, come on in. Let me just find the link here for you. Just don't leave yet, guys. Don't leave yet. Don't leave. Let me just send this link here real quick. Oh man.
Please don't.
one of the best things too. So I was never really in a community where they live traded and they live action, they live talked, and on the spot type of deal stuff. So I think that's one of the best parts about our community is it's straight up right here in front of you. Like there's nothing. Some of the guys when I've joined like these groups, like I thought I was gonna get live trading with them. They told me that they live trade. I like hear their voice in like a Discord. It's like, hey guys, it's me, Bill. So I'm looking at this inverted. I'm like, where are you, dude? Like what? Like I thought we go live. He's like, no. We just talk about it in Discord chat. Like, wait, what? I'm out of here.
Damn.
It was like $300 a month.
For real.
Yeah. So you want to
honestly, bro, no one does it like we do it, bro. Honestly, with the Clubhouse and the live streams, no one does it like that. So
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, bro. Like, people might say like, "Oh, that much a month? Like, oh my God, that's a lot of money." Okay, so I want you to think about the chips or the sodas or the coffee that you buy a month. Is
Crumble cookie.
Probably gonna be a lot more than that.
Right?
Yeah, man.
And the Netflix and the Hulu.
Yeah, you just got to prioritize. If it's a priority
They're
to
like
you, you'll
going
make
deep.
it a priority.
Yeah. It's like the same person who says that, the same person who's spending 150 on like Netflix. It's like, bro.
Or I'd be like,
Yeah.
all right, bet. You know what? There is this deal though at Best Buy. They have a 75-inch TV. It's on sale. It's only $150, bro. You want to? He's like, whoa, send me the link. So you'll get that, but you won't invest into a whole month of pure knowledge,
Education.
wisdom, live trading education. Like,
Yeah,
it's
bro.
just funny, man. It's just funny.
Yeah, let me just say, if you like to listen to music on a weekend and have a couple of beverages, then you already spend that on a weekend.
Easy.
So,
Right. Yeah.
So,
Plus, does anyone ever
Right.
make anything less than like 150 on our trades? If anything, sometimes I'd see you guys make 150, but it's like on like 6 different accounts. I'm like, okay, well, at least it's on like
Yeah.
3, 4, 5 accounts.
bro, that's a B for me.
Nah, all of us in the Clubhouse are usually we're usually all making a couple hundred on our trades, I would say. At least 90% of the Clubhouse.
Yeah.
Probably 100%, actually.
Jimmy
Anyway,
Ding
the
Dong?
point is what you value. Do you value the things that are not giving you any return? Because remember, you might not probably be getting the pips, but you're getting some valuable information here that will help you not just on trading, like Nick said before, being a better person, being a better husband, better, father, whatever. It's an investment that you're doing to yourself.
Yeah.
Facts, bro.
So
And
what
we
you
always go full
value
margin.
will, definitely determine what you get.
Yup.
By the way, if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, go follow me on IG. We're going to be doing more giveaways here. Yeah, we'll do more giveaways. I also picked another five giveaway winners after the stream. So everyone should, for the most part, have your accounts. Unless I didn't talk to you on Instagram yet. Yeah, so if we didn't talk on Insta yet, then holla at me. But yeah, keep an eye on this Instagram account. We give away 50K combines all the time. So people over profits. That's right, brother. That's right.
Yeah. Johnny, were you on audio yesterday after you left, or you just completely disconnected?
Nah, I was listening a little bit.
Good thing you didn't stay.
In the chat, I was just listening a little bit.
Yeah, it was, bro. It was a whole movie. Yes, I tried to pick these winners.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
see Magnus didn't wait or something. I see Magnus left. He's like, I gotta go. You guys
he
took a while.
He pulled that Johnny James one.
Yeah.
Yo, it took forever.
Chat. When I dip, y'all should just dip too, honestly.
Hey. Whoa. All right, chat. When John dips, dip. All right, just dip. Just leave.
No, I'm kidding. But what, we were gonna do the giveaway when I was on, and then an
Thank
hour
God
and a
you
half
didn't
later,
stay,
did it.
bro. Yeah, thank God you didn't stay.
Exactly. Bro.
Do we stream all the sessions? Let me throw you guys the actual stream schedule. So this is the schedule in the Clubhouse. These are all the times that we stream. So basically every single Sunday, right? Sunday we start the week, and we always start with London session. So London session goes from 1:30 to 4 a.m. Eastern. And then after that, you have pre-New York about an hour, almost 2 hours later, we get into pre-New York. So from pre-New York, we roll into this New York live stream here. And then later on comes Asian session every single night. So these are all of our sessions and the times that we trade, literally Monday through Friday. So yeah, Monday through Friday, these are 1, 2, 3, 4 sessions every day. And then on Saturdays is where we do the webinars, and those usually start around 11 a.m. Eastern, and they go for about an hour, sometimes a little bit more, but roughly about an hour. And that's it. And we do that every single week. So if you want to screenshot that, to a little screenshot, and then I'll get rid of it.
Looks like a lot of hours of opportunity.
Yeah, and look, it doesn't.
Opportunity to catch some pips.
This also doesn't mean like trade every session, which I know a lot of you crazy dudes do. I wouldn't recommend that, right? At home, but
The real grinders.
but yeah, it doesn't matter, right? Maybe you only trade London and New York. Just come for those sessions, right? Or maybe you only trade Asian session. Just come for that. Or maybe you only trade pre-New York. That's all the time you got. So the cool part about it is, like I said earlier, the Clubhouse is always open. So all you got to do is open that door, and when we're live, and you can come in, hang out, and see what we're doing, what we're talking about, what we're looking for in terms of trades. And if you have trades that you want to go over, send them in. It's a good session.
Yep. Plenty of time to have a flexible schedule, It's pretty much hours available at any time of the day, pretty much.
Do I know Raja Banks? Raja Banks? Sounds familiar.
Who's that?
Raja?
Not too sure who that is.
Sounds familiar. Yeah, Australia. Australia. We have so many people in the Clubhouse that live in Australia, and these crazy. Well, actually, I guess they're not crazy because it's just the daytime for them, right? So they'll be popping up in all these sessions. I'm like, damn. Yeah, Australia got such a good time zone, man.
Yeah.
See you later, Stevie Mac.
All right, do we get our
Hey, Steve Mac.
support here, or do we call it a day? So what happened with the news?
Come on, Gold, you can do it.
All red numbers all around. Wow. Yeah, so I'm going to remain bullish here on Goldie. Is he a trader? Later,
Is Raya
Stevie
that
Mac.
impulse entry guy?
This is great though. Now if we can close like this, Nick, now we got a resistance support, nice range, keep it simple.
Yeah, chilling.
Buys above, sells below.
Yep, exactly. So now let's do a fresh top-down analysis here on gold, just so we can kind of understand where we're at here. So daily candle, just as anticipated, pops up off that support, coming into that support level, right? Pops up. We're still got room to go here, obviously, on the daily. Like I said, I could see like 30, somewhere up in these ranges here. So the 4-hour candle is obviously just opened up. I would love to see a lower wick. That's kind of what I'm waiting for here, right? But we haven't really gotten that yet. So I would like to see a lower wick if possible. The 1 hour kind of closed doji, right? So there's a little bit of time maybe that we can wait in between trades right here. The 30 minutes trying to work on this support, right? We drew this all up in the breakdown this morning. And then now we got support here, right? So you got support here. You got resistance here. And basically anything above that, we're good, right? Anything below, we're pretty clean. Now that we have that support, so that's all we're looking for now is just a simple breakout or closure back below on the next candle. If it closes bearish below, we can look for the sells. If we close above, then the buys seem to be pretty good. We're going down the Aussie rabbit hole again. Uh-oh. Yeah, we spent one night just talking about Australia. Deadly snakes and spiders and damn. My Instagram handle is right here. Raja's in part of the Clubhouse. He is actually. He is. He was here. You guys remember? He was in the Clubhouse.
I remember.
Consistency on the funded account. So yeah, so like on the 100K, I think the most I can make is $1,500, right? So there's depending on what size account you have, you can only make like 25% or 20% of the overall profits. So if you have 100K, just understand you just keep it under 1,500 a day and you'll be good. Listen here, you keep it under $1,500 a day. And if you have a copy trader, you can copy that, right? So my trades are all copied on 3 accounts. So if you make 1,500, right, you really make 4,500. So you don't have to go shoot for these big home runs. Did I ever trade in the 1 minute? I have not. No, I never did 1 minute. Never really did 5 minute. Just I've always stuck to the way Raja taught me, which was 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour for like setups and entries, 4 hour daily for bias, and that's it. Never really changed much. Never really went down like to lower time frames. I did when I was trying to cheat Raja's system a little bit and try and see if I can get better entries and whatnot, but it didn't really work for me. So I felt best and most comfortable on the 15, 30, 1 hour charts, and then use the 4 hour and daily there for some direction.
Yeah, why change something that's working?
Yeah, there's no point. There's no point in doing it.
Yeah.
Come to Australia? We will. Never really did the 5 minute. I did, but I lost like $30,000 doing it. So I stopped. Or maybe not a full 30, but a lot of 30,000. A good majority of it. ES? Yeah, maybe if we can get like this inverted celery deal here, maybe we could look towards ES here for a little buy position to go back up. I'm just kidding, man. Yes, we know Raja. Yes. Yeah.
It's trolling.
I actually got Raja's number these days. So yeah, I know Raja very well. I learned pretty much everything I do at the desk here. I've learned from Raja in terms of like technicals and stuff. So yeah, he's basically my trading coach.
Shout out Raja.
Shout out Raja. Yeah, so we'll see about ES, possibly like working on a bit of a support there, and then gold, you know, maybe if we can get a closure above or some clean price action, then we can go from there. We'll see about ES here in just a minute. Dun, dun, dun. Did I learn from Don? Yeah, I learned a lot from Don. So basically, I started with Raja. Raja then moved to Pakistan, and he wasn't like live as often. So I was in the hunt looking for somebody else that I can kind of trade live with every day. And you know what? I took, you know, Raja's time for granted too, because while he was live, I didn't take it as serious as maybe I should, right? So once he moved, I realized that. I'm like, damn, you know, I really should have been on that like more. But then I started looking around, and I found Don. I'm like, okay, this guy trades very similar to Raja, and took the same plays. He called it the onion, the celery, and all that stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. So although I wanted to continue on with Raja, I needed to find the most consistent person I can to like actually trade live with every day. So that was Don. So I think that was what, John, like 2021-ish? Somewhere around that time when Don was trading.
2022.
Yeah. Basically, the way I trade now is the way he traded back then. So once I started my own live stream, I think that's when Don switched some things up and went down to like just started using a different strategy. So I actually have no idea about that strategy because I never really, you know, seen any of it after that like year of 2021. So yeah, he was pretty solid. He streamed every day for the New York session, and I showed up. You know, I was there.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I would watch him in school and stuff. I'd be on his live streams and stuff.
Yeah, I remember when I told John about him. I'm like, yo, just watch all of his content, right? I was just watch every video he made. Boom.
Literally. I remember.
Yeah. Last stream. Oh damn. Raja. Is it true that you became profitable only trading New York session and one trade a day? Pretty much, yep. So I would trade one session a day and one trade a day, max 2 trades, but normally it would be one. Be one trade and I was done. So I either won or lost and I just called it a day. Otherwise, I would go in and like ruin my performance on that day by trying to overtrade or, you know, get more trades in. So I just stopped doing that. I'll never forget when Raja was like, if you want to change your trading this year, you have to do one thing, you stupid idiots. Stick to 1 to 2 trades a day and 1 to 2 pairs. That's it. I'm like, oh, okay, yes, sir. You know, and I just did it. I literally just committed. So just like I'm telling you guys, yo, commit this month, right? Draw a line in the freaking concrete and say, all right, I'm going to do it, right? So that's what I did. I just committed to that plan, 1 to 2 trades a day, 1 to 2 pairs, and I did that in the New York session, and that literally changed everything in my trading. So, yeah.
That's the key, bro. You committed to it. So you're able to really reap the benefits of it.
Yep.
Because you were committed to it long term.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. 1 to 2 trades a day keeps the overtrading away. Any of you guys who are struggling with overtrading, like, you just have to be disciplined to that rule right there. 1 to 2 trades a day. Once you hit your 2 trades a day, what does that mean? You're done.
Bro, the best.
Doesn't mean go back and trade more, right?
Nah.
It means you're done. You
It's
come
the
back
best
tomorrow
way.
and do the same thing. 1 to 2 trades a day. Yeah.
Yeah, I personally think it is.
No excuses for overtrading, and you can just take 1 to 2 trades a day.
And that limits, that kind of saves you from you too, by the way, as a trader, especially as a beginner trader or like still a break-even trader. Like it saves you from making more mistakes throughout the day, right? And that's really what you want to do, especially as a new trader. You want to rely on systems, right? Because if you rely on you, then you're going to want to make money and, you know, post on Instagram and do all that stupid stuff, right? So like you really just focus on the systems and then let those systems guide you into getting in and out of positions.
Sir, it's a trading plan protects yourself from yourself.
Yeah. So no lower wicks on anything here just yet. but we'll see. No lower wick on gold on that 30 and no lower wick here. Gold might fly. Gold might fly right now. Yeah, we never closed there, so that 30 looks like it wants a launch. Take a fire trade in New York, and then yeah, that's the cool part too. Is like once you get some more experience too, then you can say, hey, like so now what I do is I'll take one trade, but I'll do that like per session. So like now I'll be like I'll treat each session almost as if it's like a new day.
Right.
Yeah.
It depends too what you're working on. Like sometimes you struggle overtraining, you need to work on just taking 1 or 2 trades a day.
Mm-hmm.
But then once you get that maturity and stuff, then you understand like execution's your edge. Like over 100 trades, the probability is gonna work for us, right? Like so now you're focused on like executing good trades. You're like execute good trades now. You know, now it's like, all right, how fast can we execute 100 trades that are good trades? So you get those probabilities.
Yeah, I sometimes have a thought that what if today trades more and I can cover for tomorrow? So that's the thing, you know, like, and then you're asking what if, right? What if? So all that stuff is imaginary. What if tomorrow's not real, right? So like today, if you can focus on that one trade, right? And look, this is just in the beginning to kind of get you in a routine and discipline. So if you're like struggling with over trading and things like that, don't even think about tomorrow. Just think about I need one good trade a day, right? So I made $834 today times 3, right? So what is that? And this is one trade here today, or I should say 2, but what is it? 834 times 3.
Oh damn!
So that's
you made 834.
Oh, 834 times 3. So that's what is that? $2,500. So do you think you'll be okay with $2,500 for the day, right? And then just like, hey, you know what? Whatever happens tomorrow, we'll figure all that out tomorrow. We'll just shut it down today, right? Because a lot of traders actually do end up going up, let's say $2,400 or $2,500. The issue is they give it back because they want to go up 3K or 4K or 6K, right? Now, look, if today's trade presented an opportunity to hold longer, then yeah, we could have done that, right? But why not take what the market's willing to give you on each individual day and then, you know, set up shop the next day? Because tomorrow is never comes, right? Tomorrow is just a thing. It's a, you know, figment of our imagination. So every day is today. So if you just take care of if you just take care of the day, the days will take care of you.
Right.
Yeah, Daniel King, but I'm saying like on an average day, you know, on a normal day, I can make, you know, 800,000, you know, something like that in one trade on a like 100K account or something. So, you know, on average, it'll work out.
Yeah. And it's just like the habits and the mindset about it. Like once, like when you're green and stuff, like you're not out here just chasing trades and stuff. Like, you know, it's got to be a good trade. And, you know, no trade has presented itself yet, Nick, right? So there's no trading being done.
Yep.
Yeah, when you're green, bro, you ain't chasing anything.
Yeah.
You're patient.
For real.
Green.
Yeah.
You're patient.
Basically, everything we drew out, we knew what would happen today, right? We drew it all out. So we knew price would go up. And then all we're doing is just going to wait for what we want, which is that support, right? And now we're going to wait for the breakout here. So that's pretty much it. Just waiting on what we drew out earlier and seeing if it'll come straight into our lap. Don't.
Dude, for a second I was tripping here. I'm like, what's going on my screen, bro? Like, I see this Zoom on YouTube, and then I see the YouTube. I'm like, what's going on?
I know, start tripping out.
What's going on, man?
Right.
Yeah, so we'll see if we get a breakout or if we get anything on ES here. I think the 30-minute candle's still open, right? Let me check. Yeah, so we're probably going to come down for that bottom wick. I think I like ES a little bit better. It's more range and stuff. Let's take a look here what we got. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We're either going to get some clean buys off the 30 or, you know, you get a candle closing back below here for price to move down. Is there a profit target on your account? Yeah, 6%, so 6K. 6 G's. Do I trade live or prop firm? I do both. Yeah, I do. I love live accounts too. You really cannot beat. We were talking about that yesterday too. You just can't beat having a live account. All right, Crazy B, enjoy the weekend, my friend. Enjoy the weekend. Should I go for FTMO or it doesn't matter. Whatever you're more used to. I mean, at least I do. I like futures better, but it doesn't really matter. Whichever one works best for you. First day, second day. Yeah, second day. Yeah, I'm up about 1,000. Optimus? No, I've never tried him. Never heard of him. Optimus. Can you trade forex alongside with you? Can you trade it? Yeah. Yeah, there's plenty of people here who trade forex. I think most of us are kind of moved on to the futures thing, but I think there's still quite a few people who trade forex here. All right, DJ Scratches. See you later, bro. Have a great weekend, man.
See you later, brother.
See you on the
DJ
webby.
Scratches.
What live account broker did I use? I use Tradeovate for futures and Toro Markets for forex. I actually have 2 of them. Yeah, Tradeovate. I'm really looking for I want to see if I can find another really good broker. Ideally, that uses like Project X or something would be awesome. Yeah, I'd love to, because one of my big goals for 2026 is to have pushing like $500,000 live account, right? Or maybe even higher than $500,000. So yeah, I really do want to. I mean, I could use Tradeovate, which I have an account with them now, but I want to see if there's anything else out there.
Thanks, bro.
Do I ever speak to Don? No, I don't. No, I think the last time I spoke to Don was the time he jumped on our stream. So we had Don on the stream. We had Raj on the stream.
That was like 2 years ago, no?
That was a while ago. Yeah.
In a minute.
That was a minute, man.
That was a minute.
I can't remember. I don't even remember the date for that one.
Sometime in 2023.
2023.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2023. Yeah, so 2 years. Dang.
Time flies.
I think like in July too, Nick, because I remember like we went to Naples or something that time after.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I think that same day, right? We went to Naples.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. So that was in August then.
Okay.
Sometime in August, because I think we went for Anna's birthday, right?
No, that was Anna Maria Island.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's right.
That was in August. So yeah, July we did Naples.
Yeah, ES. Yeah, I wanted to take a buy, but no lower wick here. So I guess I'll wait on the 30 here. Are you from Australia? I wish. That would have been cool. What personal size account would you want to stop trading prop firms? I think I'll still keep trading prop firms, right? As long as the opportunity is available, like, you know, why not take advantage of it here and there? Just as like a separate account.
Like another income stream, low key.
Yeah, like another business type of deal. Like I treat these accounts like businesses, you know, like multiple businesses, multiple accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Tradeify. Oh, snap. I know, Norbin. Yeah, I want to. I think eventually something could happen because it's such a good platform. He said, "Tattoo it on your head." 1 to 2 trades a day. 1 to 2 a day. Yeah,
You know,
ES
something
came
that
right down. Damn.
Have you, I don't know if you do, Nick, but do you place trades on the phone with the platform X?
You can, but I've never done it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I figured out like on the phone, because you know, like I do a lot of my trades on an alarm system. So when the alarm goes off and something is in there, what I realized is that when you place a trade, it seems like the screen kind of like zooms in and it just gets really complicated. So like I realized that if you know, like if you put the lock so there's no vertical on the phone, when you place a trade, it doesn't move, bro. It's sick. So anybody that is listening to this and you guys trade on the phone, try that because it's a game changer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like that lock mode or something.
Yeah. If you do the lock mode on the phone and you're gonna place a trade, yeah, the screen doesn't zoom in whenever you do it. Like then you have to like do this whole thing. It's just annoying to me anyway.
Yeah, actually a good point.
Yeah. After several months, I finally figured that out.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Love you.
Is it Clubhouse International? Oh yeah. Clubhouse worldwide. Worldwide.
All
we got
over.
people from I think we got people from like every part of the world in the Clubhouse. It's crazy. Worldwide.
I pull up and I'm like, good morning, good evening, good afternoon.
Yeah. You don't know what
Good
time
job.
it is for everyone. You're like, I don't even know what time. Some people it's
Fair,
night, morning.
It's like, hey, sir, good morning. Oh, hello to you, good evening. And hey, good night to you.
I'll be getting ready for bed. Someone's just waking up.
Yeah.
I just sent you some. Oh, well, Raja, where'd you send it to me? Yeah, I think most of my elite members too are outside of the U.S. Believe it or not.
Word.
Got a lot of elite members in the U.S., but a lot of elite members outside of the U.S. Probably the majority.
Yeah, SimZ. Man, I don't always need the pack runner. For me, like the pack runner is just like extra, like confirmation, like bet, like if it comes back down now after breaking lows, like we could probably put a little bit more size on it. But like for me, the pack runner just kind of naturally happens. Like I don't always look for it; it just kind of happens for me. I don't know about Nick. Probably same.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to just give you an answer with words, to be honest, for that. Oh yeah, trade on my phone often. I could elaborate on the Zoom lock. Oh yeah. Can you elaborate on the Zoom lock? He's asking. Because I never trade on my phone, so I'm not too sure about that.
Yeah, I think the lock is right on the screen, right on the left-hand side, under the measuring tool. You can lock your chart up, I believe. So it doesn't move like on your phone when you're like if you're moving your phone, whatnot.
Lock it up. Lock it up.
The screen won't move, vertical and then unvertical.
Y'all should just start with a hello or a how are ya. I like to start with a how are ya. Devi, how are ya?
Bro, I'm gonna get that stuck in my head now if you keep saying it.
All right, gold just ranging, man. So just our one pop with NFP. Just the one pop. Yeah, it's pretty simple now. All you gotta do is wait. But Pack Runner is definitely running rampant. Pack Runner is definitely running wild. I know for sure buyers are in right here and are, you know, kind of dealing with this range now. So I already know what's going on. I already know what's taking place. So just be careful. This stuff happens all the time. All the time. So right now a lot of wicks are going to go down and, you know, before we break out of that range there. So just, I think the closures outside of 05 and 94 are probably going to be your best bet. Yeah, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back, right?
All right.
You got any plans for today, Johnny?
Yeah, probably gonna hit the gym and stuff, and go link with my boy down here in Point St. Lucie as well. Probably maybe go to the mall or something. The
Nice.
pool.
Where you staying at? You have somebody out there?
Yeah, my friend's place I'm staying at right now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I got a friend that I grew up with I went to school with him and stuff, and he lives down here now in Point St. Lucie. So yeah, I'm just linked with him.
Sick.
Yeah, man. How you doing, bro? How's your day going? Good.
Yo, my day, yeah, just right now, just I have here a call about 10. I have a call at 10, then I'm gonna go and get a massage later after that.
Hey,
And what else we got today, bro? I have a meeting at 6, and then I'm going to the gym at noon, and
nice.
that's it, bro. Like
Awesome.
That's it.
Sounds like a day of freedom.
Yeah, Good Friday. Good Friday.
Yeah, I forgot it's Friday, man. That's what's up. Happy Friday, everyone.
Obviously, yeah, I'm gonna work on some things later on today, but you know, it's just what we do. It's just what we love, and it's at that point, it's no work, you know, it's just like what we do. But yeah, bro, it's just nice day, easy.
Awesome, bro. Sounds great. It's gonna be a great day, man. I'm excited for the
Always
webinar
is.
tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
It's Friday.
Can't wait.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one, man. I'm excited about it.
Yeah,
Me
same.
too. Looking forward to it.
Let's go.
Hopefully, some of the people made some of the exercises, man. I know. I was speaking with DeMarco, and I know he's doing some good stuff. And but yeah, bro, like that. If you haven't seen it, if you haven't seen the webinar from not last weekend, but the weekend before, yeah, man, the motivational direction is huge, and you guys will see why, and something we're gonna continue to go on, because we talked earlier today about beliefs, and some people don't know how to truly shift some beliefs and what to do about these beliefs. But everything, you know, has a root of a cause, right? So whenever we're talking about beliefs, you gotta start seeing what motivates some of these beliefs as well, right? I was actually talking to Scott about that. I haven't responded to him, but you know, here, I'm gonna ask you this question, Nick, because I'm really curious. Do you think or believe that limiting beliefs are real?
I mean, the belief itself that the limiting belief is real is a limiting belief. Is it not?
There you go. Back. Mic
Damn,
drop.
man, gave you the answer.
Mic dropped.
Jeez, bro.
Yeah, no, because like I was telling you, Nick, like we're gonna tap into belief stuff a little bit, you know, and this is something that I've been dabbling for quite a bit, and very fascinating to me. And the fact that sometimes we don't have a clear target could motivate a limiting belief, right? So
yeah, that's true.
This thing that we're talking about, you know, what motivates you to do certain things? Is it running away from something, or is it going towards something? A lot of people don't know what the thing that they're going towards is. And like I've said before, if you don't see a target clear, you won't be able to hit it. Right. So there are some things that you need to kind of like shift around and clarify, because then we are going to be able to tap into the root of this belief system that you might have. So it's just powerful stuff.
Yeah, you hear what he said? He said that you might have. So remember, your beliefs aren't real. They're only real to you. So you might believe, right now, you might believe that being wealthy is bad based off of certain people who treated you a certain way in your life that was wealthy, but we all know that being wealthy is not bad, right? It's just your perception of it, because maybe someone with money did you dirty or did your family dirty or whatnot, and then you're starting to see, well, you know what, there are good people that have money with good morals and good principles, and maybe this has been a limiting belief of mine for my whole entire life, and that's where you kind of drop your ego and you go, let me learn a little bit, right? And start to switch my beliefs and switch my perspectives. And that can go with anything, that can go with carnivore diet, vegan diet, this, that, this belief, this religion, that religion, right? It can go for anything. So yeah, it's only real to you. It's only real to you. So if that's the case, then you know that the only real reality is the perceived reality. Other than that, there's no reality of its own. It's crazy.
Sheesh.
It's crazy.
Perceived reality is more real than reality itself. Crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Deep stuff, man. Deep stuff.
So when you begin to realize that, you can start to actually control it, right? And take ownership of the perceived reality, which at the end of the day, if it's more real than reality itself, then that means if you can have that perception, right, eventually that will manifest itself into a physical, reality of its own as well. So yeah, it's interesting. It's very interesting the way it works.
Here's one of the examples that I see often, and I see it like almost every day. You have guys, because I work with a lot of baseball players, and they tell you, like, you see these guys hitting in the cage and they're animals. And then they tell you, yeah, I just don't know what happens. I just can't hit in the game.
Perceived reality.
Is that true? Is
you
that
can
true?
hit in practice,
Because,
but you can't hit in the game.
Yeah, so what's the difference?
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? It's that inner limitation. It's this belief. It's, used to keep it simple.
Yep.
Is a mental representation of what you think is true. It's a picture, basically. So for you to change this, you need to change that picture. And how do we do that? Well, we're going to go over some of those things later on. But that's what it is. If you can swap one picture for another, things will start feeling and looking different.
Yep.
Love that.
You got to replace it. You replace it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good. I can't wait to talk more about that tomorrow. We're going to talk about that for a whole hour to an hour and a half tomorrow. So that's going to be a great topic of conversation.
Yeah. That'll be the beginning, because there's more to come. Trust.
We're just getting started, bro.
We're just going little by little, man. It's just too much information that, you can't, and you don't want to just take all at once. Like I was saying earlier before, you're going to gain all this weight on knowledge. So you just take it one little bit, little by little.
Yeah. You got to digest it like slowly too.
Mm-hmm.
One bite at a time.
Yeah. Pablo, bro, this stuff that we're talking about does correlate with what the Bible talks about too. Like Jesus says, like, as a man thinketh, so is he. Like, this is what we're talking about. Like, your perceived reality is more real than reality itself. And the Bible says, as a man thinketh, so is he. Strangest secret in the world, we become what we think about. So yeah, the power of your mind is very deep, I think.
I love when you hit. I love when you hit someone with the strangest secret. Like, you become what you think about, and then they're like, blasphemy. Yeah. And then you're like, as a man thinking in his heart, so is he. They're like, okay. So it's so funny the way that works.
I know. Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna add another layer, because people say, like, as you think, you become or whatever. But here's the thing: you can think all you want, but if you don't feel that, we're having resistance.
Yeah.
And that's an issue.
Yeah. The feel. It's all about the feel.
Now we're talking about thoughts, emotions, and then actually the visualization, that representation of that image as a true thing. I mean, again, it takes time to, you know, understand these concepts. And
The new guy's like,
Yeah.
wait, hold on. It's not just a breakout onion celery. Welcome to trading,
I
my
wish.
friend. Welcome to trading. How come I didn't get on ES? Because we had no lower wick. There was no lower wick. Let's see. Did we make the lower wick yet? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So this price moved up with no lower wick. So, you know, I don't get in those trades like that. Would you say you're free? Yeah, absolutely. Even though you work on trading and stuff, absolutely. You know, my definition of freedom was to be able to do what I want when I want. And this is what I want to do, and it's when I want to do it. So the big thing for me in terms of freedom was, how can I buy my life back so I can pour into people, so I can serve people, so I can speak with them and share my heart with them. So that was my overall goal of freedom, and that's exactly what we're doing here. So I don't look at this like work at all. I feel like this is exactly what I'm called to do, exactly where I'm called to be, and I absolutely love it, and I've always dreamed of being able to do things like this. So this was my dream. It's not that fun when you're free and you got a whole bunch of money and there's no one to talk to, right? So to be able to show up here every day, have 1,000 friends come hang out with me, and, you know, share my heart with them, and, you know, it's a great way to live your life, right? When it comes to the way I set my goals. So yeah, I'm doing exactly what I've always dreamed of doing. And, you know, freedom at times, like, you got to work, right? No matter what. So it's just, will you enjoy your work, and, you know, will you have fun doing it?
So true.
Yeah, ES I'm not messing with, and I don't think I'm messing with gold here. So unless you guys have any other great, fantastic, life-changing questions, then we could probably call it a weekend. And I'm more excited to hear about that here from the webinar tomorrow.
Same, bro.
Same. Let's get it.
Thoughts and direction and emotions. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, you have to think.
Yeah, so
Yep, and act. I love that. And it's not about playing. It's not about being someone you're not. It's about being the person you want to become. So a lot of people, like, will change their habits, and your close friends will be like, yo, you're fake. You're such a faker, or you're faking it, or you're fake. And it's like, no, I'm trying to apply the things that are going to get me to where I want to be in life. And clearly I have to change, because I've been hanging around with you and Dumbo Jimmy Ding Dong for the last 19 years, and we haven't gotten anywhere. So yeah, I got to change, right? But it's not like you're faking it, right? Until you make it, you're making decisions that'll ultimately put you in the shoes of the future self that you want to be. So don't let anybody kind of steer you the wrong way and steer you away from yourself as you push out to go get them dreams and goals, because they will try and kind of grab you back. Trust me.
Yeah. You're not faking it, you're becoming it. You're embodying
Exactly.
it. You know?
Exactly.
well, you think about it, man. Like, how many times you tell yourself negative things, and at this point you tell yourself, I'm just not smart with math. I'm just not good at math. Is that a fact, or is it just something that you convince yourself that you're not good at math? I had a kid that I worked with like a couple years ago. He told me I'm terrible at languages, and I'm like, we're gonna shift that. We got done, whatever. 6 months later, the kid sends me a message and say, hey, check this poem. A poem written in Spanish. I don't even write poems in Spanish. That's my first language.
Mm-hmm.
How did that happen? Right? Like, the kid completely shifted how he saw himself as learning another languages, right? So, like, you do this without you even knowing. You tell yourself every day, oh, I'm not really good at mornings. I can't wake up in the mornings. And then you struggle in the morning.
Yeah.
You do this every day. Can you just shift the mental framework here and say, you know what? I'm getting better at waking up in the morning. And then you're going to start getting better. And then from there, you shift. I'm really good at waking up in the morning all of a sudden. And now things shift. Now you're waking up in the morning, no problem. It happens every day. You
Simple.
just need to choose how you want to do that.
And then repetition, right? It always makes it easier. Oh, I like this one. Is it okay for you to be a slave to the charts? So that's a good question. So look, I'm not a slave to the charts, right? Because I've only taken one trade here today. So what about if we just did this and we just continued our conversation that we're having right now? So now I'm no longer a slave to the chart because the chart's not up. So I think a slave to the chart is someone who is desperately looking for positions, over trading, over risking. But the only reason it looks like I'm trading right now is because my chart's up. But how about we just have a conversation like this, right? And we continue to talk about life.
Yeah.
So I haven't really been on the chart since 3:30 and 3:30 this morning, right? Other than that, I've just been here chatting with you guys, and I've just had the image of the chart up, but I haven't been obsessively looking at it and obsessively getting into trades and getting out of ones and revenge trading and going all in like that, right? I just have the chart up. So I could take the chart down and then we could just still talk, and then look at that. I'm no longer a trader now. We're just talking about life, right? So this is what I love to do. I love, like I said, to serve people, pour into people. Yes, I love to trade, but I'm disciplined to my trading, and I only trade when a trade shows up. Other than that, I'll be here to, help and coach and teach and, do all that type of stuff. So I wouldn't say I'm a slave to the chart at all, because I really only do take 1 to maybe 3 trades a day. And that's me trading every session, by the way, not just one session. That's London, New York, pre-New York, Asian, all that. 1 to 3 trades a day max.
Yeah.
I gotta meet Jimmy Ding Dong. See, Jimmy Ding Dong represents an individual. He's not an individual. He represents an individual, right? So there's many Jimmy Ding Dongs out there, and you'll spot them when you see them. Trust me. I mean, all you gotta do is hear them, right? You just listen, and yep, that's Jimmy Ding Dong.
Yeah.
There you go. When you love what you do, yep. Any advice on being a strong Christ-centered man? Yeah, believe Christ. I posted it on my story the other day, today. A lot of people believe in Jesus. Very few believe Jesus. So I think the work starts there.
Snap.
Dude, that's a good way to end it, right there.
Dude, for real, bro, for real. Holy.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, in general, like, if you're not, so I think being like addicted to the charts or whatever is more so actively in it, right? Like actively trading it, actively thinking about it, and having it consume like your mind. So yeah, so that's what I would say. I wouldn't recommend that at all. Maybe in the beginning stages, like I'm no stranger to being obsessed, right? And I would never steer someone away from obsession when it comes to their skill set and their craft. So there was a time where I was a slave to the charts in a way, but I needed to learn, right? I had to learn this skill set. So I would be on it 24/7, but then eventually, there's a time where you back off, right? So I do think you have to have a very high level of obsession to be great at anything, especially in the beginning, but eventually you can kind of, lay off a little bit as things become more and more familiar to you.
Yeah, man. And I think, like, you can't be a slave of something when you're the master of it. And I don't know if I should use the word master of it in trading, but you know what I mean. I mean, like, you're in full control over everything. Like, you're your boss, like in trading, you're the one who's got to be accountable and stuff, but you're in control of the time you put in, when you put in that time, how many trades you want to take, when you take a trade, not take a trade. So yeah, you can't be a slave to something when you're in full control over, everything you do within that, environment.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. You control what you can control, which is your thoughts and your actions. That's it.
And if you aren't in control, then you probably could be getting controlled by it, so you got to take control.
Yeah. Welcome, my friend, Gaber the Hun. Welcome in. Glad you're enjoying the conversations and the life lessons. P.S. I'm not religious at all either, by the way. I don't even believe in religion. I believe religion is limitation. And I think Jesus also tried to tell us that as well. So I really love Jesus and I love his teachings and what he taught us. But I think the church has a little bit of it confused. And, I'm gonna weed it all out, right? And make sure I follow the actual words and, beliefs that came from him versus just some organized religion or whatnot. So I agree.
Well said.
Welcome, hey, yo, welcome. Pablo. Yeah, but by the way, welcome. Any questions you have, don't hesitate to ask. And we get it popping on the trading side, but, we love talking about life here as well. Can I help your friend? Probably not. Probably not. I would say just stick to 1 to 2 trades a day. And look, if he's over trading and he's profitable, I mean, hey, keep over trading, right? Like, hey, if you're profitable,
All that.
just do your thing. Yeah, I mean, do what makes money. Pac-Man, yeah. I am Dominican. I am. There's 100% some Dominican in me. If any of you guys grew up with me, you would know that we're part Dominican. Anyone here grow up with me? Just lurking in the chat. I know a lot of my hometown friends have kind of been tuning in a little bit. You know, I kind of been out of their radar for many years now, right? And now I'm kind of coming back into their radar. Anyone here that, you know, grew up with me and at least from the same town or whatnot? It's crazy too. I also met someone at Verizon like 2 days ago that I literally went to high school with.
What?
Like we legit, I have been to this kid's house. Like we weren't best friends or anything like that, but I've actually been to this dude's house and I just randomly seen him at Verizon. Like we both grew up in New York.
Do I know him, Nick?
Nah, you don't.
All right.
No. Yeah, it's crazy.
It's wild, dude.
Oh my God, the Peak Patrol. What in the world's going on over here, buddy? All right, who do you want to tell us about? Let me just give you the live trading. Euro USD. All right, let's do it. Best of luck. Anyone going over there? Best of luck. I know some people are like, oh, let me pop that up. Let me pop that open on this second window over here. You know, let me hear what they're saying.
All right, bro.
Snap.
I'm all right, bro. I'll pass on that one. Thanks, though.
Appreciate you though, man. Thanks anyway. And gone. Frank is Jimmy Dent. ES, yeah, ES ain't doing nothing. So I didn't get into the buy because there was no. By the way, I'm looking at ES on my other screen monitor over here. So just in case you guys are wondering, but yeah, the buys looked good, but we ended up moving up with no top wick, and then we had this little lower wick, and now we probably just, you know, broke the lows and potentially stopped a lot of buyers out there. So maybe a celery play, but I think I might be done trading here for the week.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm about 5 minutes from shutting my computers off and closing down shop. You know,
closing the business.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out Johnny James here. I got a call here in about 4 minutes. So.
Yeah, bro. We all about to pull at Johnny Gems here.
Yeah, I can't wait for the webinar though tomorrow, Rafi. It's gonna be a good one.
Same.
Yeah, I'm pumped, bro. I'm pumped, truly.
I'm ready.
I can't wait, bro. Ready for the gems.
Yeah, man. And me, like even me, like when Rafi pulls up, or any of these guys for that matter, man, like I got my notebook out. I don't know about you guys, but I have my notebook out. I'm a student over a teacher all day, every day. I'm a student, man. I really am. So I just be blabbing here, and maybe someone learns something a little bit, but you know, I'm a student, you know, over a teacher.
I always say, bro, one sentence, all you need. One sentence might change everything for you. So if you're open to listen to one sentence, you learn a lot.
What part of New York? I think everyone from where I'm from says it. Oh, you know, upstate. It's a little upstate. Yeah, it's past Westchester County, called Rockland County.
Yeah, it's about like 45 minutes outside from the city. People can best understand it like that, honestly.
Everyone from Rockland says it exactly like that. Yeah, it's upstate a little bit. It's about 45 minutes outside of the city, literally.
Yeah, because you tell someone you're from Rockland, you're like, oh, where's that? So you gotta say that, you know, too.
Yeah. No, it's funny because I have New York area code on one of my phones. So he was like, seeing the area code, and he's like, wait, you from New York? I'm like, yeah. You? He's like, yeah. I'm like, where? He's like, oh, a little upstate. I'm thinking, he's definitely going to say Rockland. I was like, really? Where? He's like, oh, it's called Rockland. I'm like, oh, yeah, I know where that is. I was like, how old are you? You look familiar. He's like, I'm 20, or whatever. He was a year younger than me. And he's like, oh, damn. I was like, bro, where'd you go to school? And then I realized once he told me his name, it clicked. And I'm like, dude, I've been to your house one time.
Damn, man.
Yeah.
Dang.
Wild.
All right, brothers. I'm gonna bounce
All
here.
right, G. Don't be late for that call, man.
But
All right, bro.
nah. You guys stay out of trouble though. It's Friday. I
Yes,
know you guys
sir.
are feeling
We'll
antsy.
try.
Just walk away. Walk
Catch you
away.
later, Rafi. You going to any baseball games today?
Peace out, him. Nah. I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
chill today.
Yeah,
So,
nice, bro.
all
I'll
right,
catch you,
family.
bro.
I see you all.
All
Peace.
right,
Catch you tomorrow,
brother.
bro. Peace.
See you later, bro. Peace. Peace. How can we access your trade since January? I'm not sure, man. I've been trying to figure that out. I don't know if there's a way for me to share like my TradeZella history and stuff. So I used to have the journal, which we used to like be able to share that, but yeah, I
Can't
don't
you still
know.
share that one?
I mean, yeah, I can, but I don't mark my trades up in there anymore.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah. Dominican? Nah, I'm just kidding. All right, Jim
Yeah,
B.
Nick totally looks Dominican.
Wow. Yeah, that was a very deep conversation. I don't even know if I'm ready to give that one yet. That's why I tiptoe here, because I'm a student and I'm still learning myself, right? Like I said that day, I don't know nothing, right? I don't know anything about anything. I'm just learning. But
Yeah,
I
bro.
do believe I'm being enlightened, for sure. For sure.
I agree, man. Honestly, I agree with exactly everything you're saying.
Yeah. All right. I think that'll be it. Yeah. Anyone else got any good questions? A lot of good questions here today. Yeah, it was good session here. NFP. We'll finish up green. We'll finish the week green. And we'll head on into next week. First week of August coming up next week, so it should be good.
Yes, sir.
Let's
Can't
see. Upstate New York, Washington Heights. That's not upstate. That's definitely not upstate. All right, I think we're good. Yeah. At what point do I feel like I cracked the code? It was honestly about 4 months into that whole 1 to 2 trades a day thing is where I really felt like I got something here. Yeah. What's my most profitable trading session? Probably the New York session. Yeah.
New York, that's our bread and butter.
Yeah. But, I do trade all the sessions there, so
Yeah.
I'm pretty active in every session. Yeah. I mean,
Right.
I always show you guys my sessions. Like, these are my sessions right here, like London, New York. See how I clearly take the most trades in New York? So, and then this will be Asian sesh. So, pretty green for the most part all across the board. I don't take any stupid trades or any trades that really don't fit my plan, and usually that keeps me green for the most part. So, yeah, I think obviously New York is probably my best session because it's just been the one I've been trading my entire career. Is the New York session the last one you trade on Fridays? It is. Yep. Yeah, it is. Yep. All right, cool. I think we good. Johnny Gems, Clubhouse. How we feeling? We Gucci? Angelo Betts, we ready for the outro? Nah, man. Y'all need to match Angelo's energy, man. I need to match Angelo's energy, bro.
Shout out Angelo, bro.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate the energy all the time. Ben Bennett, let's get it, bro. Let's get it. Yeah, so I think we're over and out here. No, Angelo don't need no excess. Nope, nothing.
Nah, bro. Just some jumping jacks, right, Angelo? Let's get it.
All right.
Yo, Nick, bro. Thank you, man. Appreciate the gems and the stream again.
Yes, sir, brother.
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
All right. Chat, hope you all have a good day. God bless you all. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the webinar Clubhouse and YouTube. See you guys Monday.
All right, Johnny Gems.
Peace, fam. Peace, Nick. Peace, bro.
Yeah.
Peace.
All right, chat. I love y'all. Hope you guys have a great weekend. For those of you guys that are in the Clubhouse, I'll see you in the webinar this week. If you're not in the Clubhouse yet, just go to timedtrading.com. Come join us. It's going to be a great month of August. Today's the first day of many days here in August that we're going to get to it. So I hope y'all have a blessed weekend. Enjoy it with some friends, family. If you can, give a helping hand to somebody out there, right? Somebody over the weekend may need some help. So just keep an eye out for it and serve where you can, and you'll be happy you did it, all right? Love you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the outro. Don't over risk. Don't overtrade. And I'll see you guys on Monday. Peace, my friends. Later, Gators. Angelo, hit him. Let's get it. Ah. Let's go. All right, chat. Love y'all. If you want to watch Angelo dance to the outros, you got to join the Clubhouse. See you later, Gators.
God made rivers, God made lakes. God made me, so you gotta pay my rate. Dog got holy Bible pockets on me, thank God we straight. Even though I might pull up late, I ain't never too late. I'm saying my grace like God is great. Decorate this ice like birthday cake, just tap to the food, I'll make my plate. I don't mean to be rude, you fake your face. Pull up in the church in the rave, you know what's going on like Marvin Gaye. I keep on K, just pardon me. You new to the game like Sean. I gotta let go like love, forgive me. You know we in the house. We gotta go up like chimney. It's not just on me, it's in me. Devil, you can pull up in the hood if you want to. South Park, who killed Kenny? Father, Son, Holy Ghost. You don't want smoke with any. With any. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on. Let go, 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 let's go, let's go.
I need bass, attention on me, call me bae. Money bass, it took my soul, you buy me bae. Greed and sway, lowly humble, which one lasts? The demon stepping, blew them thing back like Christmas past. Let go, let Christ, let go, live life. Can't help myself, you took them stripes, you took my strength. How I can't forget them folks, but try to leave my way. I mean it, Memphis Rocky, hear your father, turn your cheek, don't fight. I'm rapping my tail off, I'm shipping the mail off. I'm getting my prayers off, taking my hands off. I wake in the morning and get out the box like Kellogg's. So much from day to day, feel like a featherweight, gave it to God to take care of. Hey, few, I let go, let God, let me go catch my red eye.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I am KB, that there 1K, tell them twin identical. Pride on minimal life behind these bars, my album criminal. I can't do subliminals, what you think is not this critical. Watch out, it'll go. Christ gon' trump your candidate body in this political. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I go petro, metro, retro, then I escrow my residuals. It's too formidable, them golden idols pitiful. I'm burning calves like Olympical, this is typical. Keep it minimal, teach you how to boy. I'm out here giving clinicals. Go hard as bicentennial, nothing mythical, need no rituals. Grace of God is on continual, my boy.
So long, that why I keep my top down. Live on my head cause I can't wear the crown too low. Never gon' bow down. Everybody out there running games, so they pass on me. Treat 'em like a op, bow. When I came up, they were whooping, but was still on a leash. People gon' talk down. They gon' low, cause I still serve the most high. No, I won't stop now. When I throw signs up, it's not what they said, dog. Know that for H-Town. Roll with a warrant, try not to get caught, but I'm fly. Still put the top down. Love for the father, make kids for the fans, child. Can't switch on y'all now. Only sinners walk with grace. Pack your bags, follow me home. Pray my seeds, turn out winners. Keeping that lit when I'm long gone. All of my fears can't hold me back. Let go of those who did me wrong. All of my fears won't hold me back. What don't kill me made me strong. Victory lap. We on attack. Ain't looking back. Rushing outside like I'm sleeping in a bando. Babylon on me, I've been feeling like Rambo. Devil trying to hide, he ain't wearing no camo. Killing myself, God took it out the plan though. Still on fire for the Lord, where the fan go? Heard them talking stupid, to cut it just like a Van Gogh. I've seen the glad, let me cut the thing real low. I been looking up high when I feel low. And we still outside with the can folks. I was scraping both sides to the rim, bro. I was walking through church with the trench coat. Sending my 10% through Venmo. Lord said he'd be back, hit a memo. That's a cross around my neck, not a crystal. There's a Bible on me, not a pistol. You don't even know what I've been through. All these sinners walk with grace. Pack your bags, follow me home. Pray my sins, turn out winners. Keeping that lead when I'm long gone. All of my fears can't hold me back. Let go of those who did me wrong. All of my fears won't hold me back. Cause what don't kill me made me strong. Victory lap. We on attack. Ain't looking back.
God gave me the keys, so I'm logging in. Had to get off TikTok, watch how I be clocking in. Felt the Holy Spirit on the stage when I was walking in. If you got a problem with me, you gon' have to talk to him. Big facts. This little heaven off a big stack. So that Range Rover Deuces, I don't miss that. Had to get on my excuses on a diss track. I'll be walking where the truth is, ain't no zigzag, no more. Tell him adios. Started from the bottom, now we with the Holy Ghost. Only way to get up high is if you get down low, ayy. Had to make it to the top just to see how hard it dropped. Yeah, whoa, yeah. Had to make it to the top just to see how hard it dropped. Yeah, whoa. Had to make it to the top just to see how hard it dropped. Yeah, whoa. Had to make it to the top just to see how hard it dropped. I never stopped, God brought me to the top. Guess I gotta wait around to see how hard it drop, 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 just kill the beat. It's a whole song about humility. I stay clear where the ceilings see, cause I know that's where many other villains be. Me and my fam try to keep a low profile. Head stay straight, don't worry about a profile. Can't burn out when you keep it on the low dial. They say no, wait, now they saying oh wow. No more, oh, tell him adios. Started from the bottom, now we with the Holy Ghost. Only way to get up high is if you get down low, ayy. Had to make it to the top just to see how hard they drop. Yeah, whoa, yeah. Had to make it to the top just to see how hard they drop. Yeah, whoa. Had to make it to the top just to see how hard they drop. Yeah, whoa. Had to make it to the top just to see how hard they drop. I never stopped, God brought me to the top. Guess I gotta wait around and see how hard they drop. Okay, yeah, yeah. Hey, how you start is how you finish. Like 9 to 5, we stand on business. Just to catch up, you gon' need a village. Okay, we got no limits, huh? We got no limits, huh? Yeah, I put on my J's, you already know the dealer. But this ain't a game, this is life, this is a killer. He'll try to trap your soul, I ain't talking Bryson Tiller. But really he's a dog, standing next to a gorilla. My ability to go gorilla beat is from Elohim. Ain't no competition in my game, it's just me on me. And this composition ain't for fame, it's for G.O.G. Tell the devil go back where you came, cause we walking free. Hop on the stage and I'm ready for war. I'm not the same person I was before. I see revival breaking on the floor. I pray it makes its way out of the door. In Jesus' name we breaking out of Hades. I might be doing this until I'm 80. I leveled up all the way just to say that ain't how you start, it's how you finish. How you feel like 9 to 5, we stand on business. Just to catch up, you gon' need a village.